Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reacting to Amberlynn's next live stream in her crash out series of live streams. This is the one, actually just kidding. We are not reacting to her Get Ready With Me because I don't know, I don't want to. I just don't want to, okay? But I wanted to react to her reacting to my ex-girlfriend live stream because this is the video where she's reacting to Snowflake's video that he did with Emily. So if you haven't checked that out, go and check it out, please. He put that out very quickly. That's like something that shocks me about so many of Amberlynn reaction channels is how fast they get content out. It baffles me, like how they can edit and do all of that, find clips. It's shocking. So kudos to you, Mr. Snowflake. But let's get into Amber reacting to it because this was also fun to watch. I was watching it while it was live. When was this? A day ago. What was the date? August 3rd, 2025. I think maybe the last half hour, 45 minutes I missed, so that'll be new to me. But let's check this out together. I have been overwhelmed with the content lately. I can't even watch all the reaction channels that I usually watch because I'm like, I want to see it first, or I want to react to it. I don't want other people's opinions in my head. So it's been overwhelming, but it's been fun. It's been a good weekend. It's been a good weekend. Let's jump right in.
I look like a mess.
We are on 2x speed, okay? Because this is another 2-hour live stream, which is also fascinating that Girl cannot give her members 2 hours, like in total, 2 hours of live streaming a week. Yet when she has a narc meltdown and needs to defend herself, that's when she can go on 4 hours, six, like how many times has she live streamed? She's been live like 6 hours, 8 hours this week. Absolutely insane. Like, we know where Girl's priorities are, what is important to her, and it is not her members. It is not her job. She does part-time. Okay, let's go.
So the night before I got an hour of sleep, as you guys know, and last night I got 2 hours. I'm not doing okay. I'm not. Am I live right now? I don't even know what's happening. Hello. Okay. Hi, members. There we go. Hi, let's be friends. How are you? Okay. Let's be friends. How are you? I personally do not and will not be watching, per se, like listening with my fucking ears, Snowflake's video. He triggers me. He gives me anxiety. He is an apologist. He has made tons of people believe that a 12-year-old lies about SA. So not dealing with that. I strongly dislike him. So I asked my friend on Snapchat, I was like, can you go to his video and just screenshot all of the things that Emily said? And when she sent them to me, they were all out of order. It just didn't seem like it made sense. I don't know. So unfortunately, what I have to do is click the video and I have it on mute. I don't want to listen to it. I'm going to respond to what she said. And I'm nervous because Emily messaged me last night and we've been arguing through text messages. And it's been just this vicious cycle of what it's been this whole time.
Why don't you have her blocked? Like, that is so weird to me, the fact that, but again, it's going to be her BPD that she can't let things go. She will, the number one rule, okay, first of all, girls always lie. The girls always lie. Two, the girls never break up. They always are the ones that get broken up with, right? So she will never leave. She will never leave. And as we see, like, can we not see, like, from the last live stream, the way that, okay, they're both pieces of shit, okay? Let's get that out of the way. They both absolutely suck. The way that Amberlynn lets Emily speak to, if that's true, the way that Amber lets Emily speak to her, absolutely diabolical. That is disgusting. I can't imagine the way that Amber also speaks to Emily. But if that's true, Amber, that is so incredibly sad that you feel like you can still be with someone who treats you that way. That's wild to me.
Of her saying one thing, me saying another. Her saying one thing, me remembering another. Her saying one thing, me experiencing another. And I feel like I'm going actually genuinely crazy right now. I genuinely feel insane. I forgot to get my AirPods. Fuck it. I don't have long. I have to get ready. I'm actually still a mess right now. I'm gonna be hanging out with my
Doesn't have long, is on live for over 2 hours.
grandma and my mom today. I saw my mom last night. I saw my friend last night. Like, my friend was busy as hell yesterday and last night, but she purposely made time to come visit me because
Is this the bingo friend? It must be, because what other friends does she have?
this whole fucking situation, and like genuinely meant the world to me. Like, even my mom was like, that is the sweetest shit ever. Like, I have been going through it and it's just like, it feels like never ending. And I don't know how the same reaction channel, actually all of the reaction channels, who once thought my ex was all of these horrendous things, like, have now like switched the script and Emily is like a saint and we need to like interview her. You know what? I want to be interviewed.
No, that's not true. Nobody has said that Emily is a saint. They're just giving her a platform because you have your own platform. You have 251,000 subscribers, Amberlynn. You have a platform. That's why when you say that you're silenced, it's ridiculous. It's laughable because you are never silenced. You always have an opportunity to speak and tell the audience, the people, whatever you want to call them, the viewers, the Am babies, whatever you want. Other people do not have that option. That's why they go to reaction channels. And it's not people supporting them, it's people giving them a platform to say their side as well. Because we know how horrible you are to people. Doesn't mean that they're not horrible to you as well. Okay, let's get that straight. Just because someone's platforming someone does not mean they agree with them. It does not mean that they say that everything they say is true or everything that they hear from them is true. It's just saying, hey, here's your story. Here's your side of the story as well. Because we know Amber is going to tell hers. Even with the reaction channels, the most popular reaction channels, Jordy, Karina, Snowflake, all together, they still probably maybe get close to about the same amount of subscribers that you have if you add them all up. But you still have 250,000 subscribers that you not, I mean, I don't think that they're all current viewers, as we can see from her members. It's looking a little rough, but you have a platform. They don't. It doesn't mean that we support them. Emily's still trash. Just, you're both trash. You're both raccoons in the trash.
Like, when is it my fucking turn? But no, none of these reaction channels want
What was I just, yeah, it's always your turn, Amber. It's always your turn.
to put it in a light of, you know what, Amberlynn has done some fucking shitty things, but maybe for the first fucking time, she might actually be slightly a victim here. But no one wants to see it that way. When they once did. They once did. They once were trying to get me away from the feed, but now it's like the roles are reversed. Flip the script. Flip the script. Yes, Bug Love.
No, it's not that at all, I don't think. We just want to hear what she has to say. We hear what you have to say. We hear what she has to say. We make up our own mind. We're not sheep, like you like to call Jordy's viewers.
Amberlynn loves to treat her audience like they're stupid and that they don't know anything and that they can't put two and two together and that you guys are just zombie sheep. Let's get the zombie sheep emoji in the chat. You guys are just zombie sheep. You can't think for yourself. Amberlynn's out here doing it for all the zombie sheep that can't pay the $9.99 a month. Wow. What a bleeding heart.
100%. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I regret not doing this, the whole Beck thing, but it's my.
You don't want to do this. You don't have to do this. You regret doing it, or you regret not doing it with the Beck thing, though. So do you not want to, or do you want to? She contradicts herself in the same sentence all the time, and I'm pretty sure I think it's this live stream we see it. It might be a different one if I'm mistaken, but where she'll say like that didn't happen, and then she'll say a time. Well, that happened one time. Well, what is it, girl? Like you contradict yourself so much. No wonder people don't trust you.
My turn to respond to exactly what Emily said. And I'm scared in the sense of like she has been threatening me. She's doing this whole dance of, if you shut up, I'll shut up. My thing is, did I get more sleep? Only 2 hours. I feel like I'm literally unhinged. My whole thing is, for 8 months of the time that we were.
You don't work, you could have slept more. You didn't, like, you don't have a schedule. The work that you do actually do is on your time schedule, so you didn't have to do this. I mean, yeah, I guess you're getting ready to go out with your mom and your grandma, but you also didn't have to be up all night and live stream till 5 o'clock in the morning.
We were in a relationship. I know you're watching. Hi. You were literally online, publicly humiliating me and hurting me while we were in a relationship. You were doing it anonymously, but also with your name. So hardcore that people were actually truly believing we weren't together. And I had to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, that was like I said in my last video, that was the only thing that got me thinking that they weren't together, was how Emily was speaking about Amber online. I was like, there's no way. Like, you don't talk about your partner like that online, and there's no way that your partner would accept that. Just kidding. Some people do, I guess. Wild.
Why? Because one, I literally loved you. I did not want to hurt you. I did not want to start a war with you. You were my girlfriend. We were in a relationship, a committed, loyal relationship. And then finally when I said, oh, her going to Snowflake is actually the last straw, which is normally something that I would forgive and forget and I wouldn't say a fucking word. I finally said, this is my last straw. You're threatening me? I need everyone to make it make sense because I can't. I truly can't. Okay. I really need to.
Oh, that tongue clicking. I've seen people talk about that tongue thing that she's doing. I don't know, but apparently it's something that drag queens do. And it's really annoying when she does it, but so is everything else.
Do this. I have to be off of here, I would say, in an hour and a half. I don't fucking know. I'm long-winded. Oh, life would be so much easier if you were just honest. Guess what? I am being honest, and that's what makes this easy for me. Thank you. God, the killer states Amber is a human. Thank you, Nikki, 100%. Baby girl, thank you for the super chat. Nikki, thank you as well. The brows always love the support. Genova said, hey girl, you have all our support.
She's also looking pretty rough. Like, I noticed when she went live, I was like, this shirt, sorry girl, this is not it. The horizontal stripes, and this, I don't know, this shirt is just not for her. It's showing every movement, every little jiggle. And the hair, girl, did you shower? Like, come on.
Support. What she's done is unacceptable. Thank you, Genova. I appreciate that so much. We believe you, Amberlynn. I cannot wait until you take them both to court. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that so much. You did lie at 12. You told mom it was dad's friends. No, I fucking didn't. Jawbone. Thank you for your money. I wish my mom was fucking here to like throw it in your face, but that is not fucking true. Thank you and goodbye. 2 separate situations. Thank you. Fucking sick apologist. Like, I genuinely can't. Like, oh.
Okay, no. Just because someone points out your inconsistencies does not make them an apologist, Amber. It's just they're pointing out how you've told 4 different stories about how you were essayed by different individuals and you told it was different. Obviously, no one knows the real story, only you know the real story, but that's how she has to word things to make it seem like you're a horrible person. Oh my gosh, you're saying a 12-year-old lied about essay? Like, you wouldn't blame a 12-year-old for that, but we blame the adult version for that. Because you've told many different stories.
Ooh. Watch it first, Amber, you're reacting way over the top. Probably. But I think it's because of the shit that I've been dealing with for now a year. I am becoming so fucking just like, and it's like not even just a year. It's like the fact that she had the audacity to message me last night and I was trying to reply with these like well thought out responses. Why do I take the time? Why do I take the time? I don't know.
I mean, you have a lot of it, but other than that, I don't know.
The brows, you're so fucking insane. Like, it's actually crazy. Let's say she did all that. Okay, that doesn't change what you did. My whole thing is
Very true.
like, why is it always Amberlynn? Why is it always Amberlynn that's in the hole? Always Amberlynn. You know what's funny? One thing I know to be true is that Emily was held at gunpoint. I do know that to be true. Like, it's literally in court documents. It's not a lie. That's something that did happen. And when it happened,
That's terrifying. That's really scary.
and I stuck by her side. I made a whole video. I wrote a whole fucking thing and read it in a YouTube video. And I stuck up for her through and through because you want to know why? The haters and the girl world of it all and the reaction channels were saying that it was Emily's fault that happened to her. Gunpoint, bro. Like, I'm probably not gonna get monetized for this video because it's fucking so crazy and off the fucking chain. Somehow, when I was in love with Emily and in a relationship and in Wisconsin and people thought I was like so happy, whatever, it was Emily's fault that that happened? Okay.
I don't know if I remember that. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know if I remember people saying it was Emily's fault. I'm not sure about that, but what do you mean you stuck up? What? I'm confused.
Okay. But now, Amberlynn does reactive abuse to like literally some crazy shit.
Reactive abuse. Okay, so she has to call it that. She always has to downplay stuff. Like, she can never just say, you know what, I fucked up. I fucked up. I did this. And like, even when she does admit things or say that she has done something, it's, well, because of this, you made me do this, or it was a BPD meltdown. I had to do this. No, take responsibility. You can be shitty. It's okay, Amber. Like, it's not okay. That's not what I'm saying. But I mean, people make mistakes. It's when you don't own up to it. It's when you don't say, hey, like, I'm really sorry. This sucked. Like, this was really shitty of me. And actually meaning it. That's the part, actually meaning it. When Amber does say, like, okay, yeah, I did it. She's saying it to almost be like, okay, yeah, I did it. And so what? Like, okay, yeah, I admitted it. Like, it's not like she's saying, yeah, you know what? I did it. She doesn't try to actually explain herself. She justifies herself and she makes excuses for herself. I feel like when it's sincere, it's a lot different. Amber's never sincere.
And all of a sudden, oh, poor Emily. It's not making sense to me. And I'm going insane. I'm genuinely going insane. You guys are literally.
Well, I mean, welcome to your past ex-girlfriends, what you did to them. Like I said last time, you met your match, girl.
Seeing it firsthand, a bitch going insane. And this is what I have to deal with. It's like, holy fuck. I'm very sorry for your situation. I wish you a lot of strength. I really hope you see you're worthy. Please, nobody deserves this. Great that you have your family supporting you. A big hug and love. Thank you so much. You've always been so sweet, and I appreciate it. Deborah, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Can I ask you some questions? Baby girl, go for it. Ask it up. No one has a right to downplay a person's trauma. Thank you, Stacey. Show us her threats. I'm not going to show you our text messages, but I can read them to you. Or once again, you're lying. Fuck off, Spooky. Thank you for the money. Pocahontas, thank you, Nicole. And the 62 people who thumbs it up. You know what? Make it 100. Let's get that fucking thing up to 100. Not only is it fat shaming, but you're making fun of someone that genuinely was in a relationship fat shaming their partner. So those of you who agree to that, I would never want to be in a relationship with you. Like, genuinely and wholeheartedly, like, you guys are sick. If roles were reversed and I was making fun of my partner behind their back, you guys would be like, you're an abuser, you're horrible, you're the worst girlfriend ever, you're this or that. And you know what's funny? Let's go back to the Beck situation right quick.
No, let's not. You don't have to bring Beck into any of this. They've repeatedly asked you to keep their name out of your mouth, and you will not do that. Shut up, Amber. Shut up. Also, yeah, we would say that you were being abusive. And you know what? That was abusive of Emily. No one's saying that it's okay that she did that. I mean, okay, some people probably are because they think you deserve it because of the years of torture that you have put your past partners through.
One thing that took up a lot of time was this game that she would force me to play called Choosy, where she would take a bunch of like thousands of stickers, like she bought bulk stickers, and had me pick between them all the way down until I picked one single sticker to be the best sticker of all. And she made me do this with buttons and earrings, calendar pages. She would buy a bunch of small calendars and tear the pages out and then have me pick between the pictures down to which one I liked the most. And Croc Charms. She would make me play Choosy between Croc Charms, and she didn't even own a pair of Crocs. She just had thousands of Croc Charms for no reason. And sometimes, because there was so many, like with stickers and earrings, it would take hours and sometimes even days to completely get down to just one. And another thing that would take up a lot of time is she would set a timer for 45 minutes to an hour usually, and she would have me sit behind her and pretend to pick lint off of her back because she liked the way it felt and sounded because of ASMR. And she would have me do this for so long that my arms and stuff would hurt. And whenever I would want to stop, she would sigh and just be like, well, I'm going to pause the timer. So she would pause the timer for my little break, and then I'd have to immediately go back to it, and she would unpause the timer again. Sometimes I would catch her not unpausing the timer because she would want me to do it for longer.
So people are sick and tired of you not getting the same treatment. I don't know, Amber, like, do I think that either of you deserve to be abused? No. Do I not really feel bad for either of you because you're both doing it? Kinda. Like, I don't really feel bad when I know what you've done. You've hurt people a lot.
So many people are like, oh my god, Amberlynn was an abuser. Why did, like, I can't believe it. Like, da, da, da. But no one ever, like, sits there and goes, why did Beck stay? Like, it's Beck's fault. No one ever does that. They have all this, like...
I think a lot of people actually asked that question. A lot of people did. And this is Amber, again, ignoring the criticisms that other people have received. Just like she does with Trisha Paytas. We see it the most, I think, with Trisha Paytas, where it's like, everyone loves her, when it's like, no, actually, a lot of people do not like Trisha Paytas. And it was the same thing with Destiny. It was the same thing with Beck. During that time period, a lot of people were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you doing this? Why are you staying? Why are you, why did you? A lot of people ask those questions, actually. So you're just ignoring them.
Like, sympathy for Beck. But yeah, I was in a relationship where I stayed in Wisconsin for 3 months where I felt genuinely miserable, and everyone's like, it's your fault. It's like, I have never felt more fucking...
And that's the thing, too, is you could have left. Beck couldn't have left because you were in charge of the finances. You had Beck quit their job. So this pause screen, you could have called your mom at any point to come and get you. You could have called an Uber to come and get you. You could have stayed at a hotel because you had the money. You have the money, Amber. And that's why everyone's like, why did you stay? Because it's not that you were stuck. It's not that she made you, Emily made you stuck there. She was asking you to leave. Beck couldn't leave. They tried to leave, and you gave them what, $100, $200 for a U-Haul? And that was it? Girl, different circumstances.
Crazy in my life, ever. Like, I have never been with someone like this in my life who genuinely, I have never screamed at the top of my lungs till I've been in a relationship with her.
Doubt that. I really doubt that. I think her past partners have seen the rage.
When, like, the binge monster comes, like, you do everything in your power to help me, I know.
Tried.
I know, it gets scary. It's hard.
Get mean.
But I'm not, like, mean abusive.
You're not abusive, no, but you get mean, and we've argued about it.
Yeah.
Yes, I have done some dramatic bullshit, like, call me drama queen, call me drama Lynn, like, let's do it all. Like, call me borderline babe, I don't give a fuck. But I have never
What? Who would, what?
screamed or felt as insane as I have as being in a relationship with her. Period. I have never felt that kind of rage from all of the fucking pain and destruction. And guess what? This is entertainment for you guys, so I hope you're enjoying. Well, I'm literally fucking going insane. Thank you, Hank, for the super chat.
You don't have to be live, though. You just know that this is getting all of the good views, the good money, the coin. It's all coming in. Look at all the super chats. This is the most super chats you've had since Beck era. Like, this is your bread and butter. You know it. This is what you do, Amber. You are capitalizing off of this, literally.
Receipt through line, of course. Fuck off. Thank you for the money. You have a history of being abusive, though. You guys have a history of just hearing, like, hearsay. So think about that for...
You have a history of listening to what you want to hear, choosing the narrative. And if Emily is being truthful, I don't know. These are people on the internet. I don't know them. But if Emily is being truthful, there is a very significant pattern. P is less than 0.05. You have a significant pattern. Let me just Google it to make sure that's right. Yeah, okay, good. I was like, oh god, am I stupid here? Okay.
For a second. I was never abusive. Like, I've genuinely explained this so many times, so it's like, why am I gonna get into it again? Genuinely, truly. And you know who else has a history of being abusive? Emily! Whoa, fucking crazy, isn't it? Nobody's switching up and saying that they love her now. You both are problematic. The difference with you is that you have a history of abusive behavior. So does she. Amber, you could probably shut her.
Yeah, but we know your history. Yes, she has some. We're still figuring it out. We just figured out this, like, we have watched you for over 10 years on the internet actually displaying your abuse to other people. People have actively seen you abuse people. Again, doesn't mean that people are not taking that into account.
Everyone up with proof. I probably could, but I'm not like this girly pop that's just like, here's proof, plus how the fuck do I show it?
Screenshots, video. What do you mean? It's because you don't have proof. You don't have proof. Emily came on with like a less than half an hour or half an hour video with Mr. Snowflake with text proof to back up her claims. You just say, trust me, bro. Can't do that. This is a sign that you never went to college or university, because you have to have sources, girl. Cite your sources.
My last message, I'm sorry for you because you can't accept responsibility is why you can't grow. I hope you grow one day. I hope that you continue sending me super chats. Thank you. Luna, welcome to Stream Queen's Mini. It sounds like you're in a trauma
I did think that was funny, though.
bond with her. Oh, without a doubt, there's a trauma bond. 100,000%. Cute as a button. I love your username, by the way. Stay strong, take deep breaths, and don't allow anyone to drag you down to their level. Lots of love from England. Thank you so much. All exes have said the same thing about you. You know what's funny about that? It's easy to do when you have thousands of people backing you up. Thousands. Literally thousands.
I also want to know why thousands of people are backing up your exes and not you. You are the one with the platform. You are the one with the fan base. Why are people backing them up and not you? Why do they have so much more support than the person with 250,000 subscribers? Please tell me that, Amber, because that's the weird part. You say that most of your audience likes you. Where are they? Weird.
They violated your expectation of privacy by releasing private text messages. You have a legal case here. Ranch Girly, thank you so much for the super chat. And genuinely, I had no idea that happened. Genova, thank you for the super chat. Here for you. Thank you, Strawberry Soda. I love all the sodas. I need more sodas in my life. Nicole, come on, I bet you don't like being bullied. No one does. Puppy, welcome to Stream Queen's Mini. I can't learn another word, John, but thank you for your money. You two are still together.
Yeah, you can't keep Beck's name out of your mouth. So true. Like, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Oh my god.
Lies, you never post. We're not together anymore. I could just see that, James, but thank you. I mean, on my content, I want you to be heard. So you, okay, Romeo, what are you doing, baby? He's climbing on me. So you want to do like an interview type deal? Thank you, super chat. IBPD girl, doesn't matter. These people know and absolutely know what they're doing. Yeah, 1,000%, 1,000%. Kaoru, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm so sorry, but thank you for joining Stream Queen's Mini. Why should we believe your words but not your exes? Maybe that's a good question. Like, this is very much like hearsay. It's like, do you believe this person or do you believe that person? My question for everyone truly is, have you ever seen me this fucking like insane? Like, go back to not the live stream from yesterday, but the one from like the first one I did about this whole mess. Have you ever seen me that hurt? Have you genuinely ever seen me that hurt about another ex? To that point where I'm like literally gasping for air.
Feline, I think. You had a pretty good crash out with Feline when you guys thought you broke up and you got drunk on live stream.
My psychologist thinks I hate myself. I mean, I kind of do though, so. Okay, so we have some rice. Frank is real, I promise.
Girl, you a booty biscuit with jam. Olivia, thank you.
Also, Destiny. Like, she got drunk on live.
So what would you do if Destiny brought a girl home for Valentine's Day and like they were on a date and you were there? Do you think Destiny would do that? Yes, no, maybe?
Girl, would Destiny do that? I don't know. She surprises me lately. She'd probably do anything. Okay. Honestly though, Destiny does have a girlfriend. They started dating yesterday. I don't really know what to think. Like, everyone is like, oh my god, what is even happening? Like, how is this even happening? And I'm over here like, I don't know. Like, I'm like literally like shocked too, but okay.
Like, you always freak out. What are you talking about?
You can't just keep Beck's name out of your mouth, can you? Oh my god, get a life. Thank you for your money. Amber, honestly, you need some time to yourself. You're telling me, Tony. Ooh, can you throw it back? Hell yeah, I can. And you know who loved it? Emily. Baby girl said yes, exactly. I'll think about it. Stay strong and start staying. What? I don't know what that means, but thank you for your super chat. How can she be what she's into and body shaming you and same behavior on their part? I don't understand it. It makes me feel like I was so hurt because it's like, you guys know, like, people my size are just not accepted in society. We're not like the standard of beautiful. 9 times out of 10, people with my body type are very insecure. We hate what we look like. 9 times out of 10, we're not with a partner who actually really likes our body. We're with a partner who, you know, falls in love with our personality, or it's our eyes, or, you know, it's a cute button nose, or you have such a wonderful heart. I love your laugh. Being around you so fun, but like, I'm just gonna deal with your body because I fell in love with the rest. And finally,
So what did they fall in love with you?
I got with someone that like desired my body, and I've never experienced that before. And it feels like, it genuinely felt like I took some like drug I've never taken before. It was intoxicating, it was blissful, it was something I've never felt before. As a 34-year-old woman, I've never felt that, and I finally did. So then when she would make fun of me and she would make fat jokes, like literally to my face, That's one of the reasons why I knew it was her that said Pocahontas, who said that if I lost weight, I'd look like a melted candle. But she also said that about another girl who lost a bunch of weight, and that's how I knew it was her. And she lied and lied and lied. She was like, that's not my Reddit, that's not my Reddit, that's actually my friend, that's actually my friend. And then she finally admitted it to me, and she said it was hers.
That's so fucking unhinged. And I do believe that if you're really insecure about something, like your body as significant as your body, and you do find someone that loves it and is very, very attracted to it, like has a fetish for it, I can absolutely see how that would be, like she said, intoxicating. I can see how that would be very easy to fall into. And again, use your brain, Amber. Fetishes. Do you know what fetishes are? But she's not that smart. Like, I don't know. If she wasn't such a bad person, I'd feel bad for her.
And then she finally admitted it to me, and she said it was hers. But how do you go from saying that you desire my body to literally making fun of it behind my back?
I think that, like, a lot of people are saying that where they don't understand, and I kind of thought that at the beginning too, but I think it's a fetish thing. It's a dehumanizing thing. Like, do anyone remember when Doja Cat was exposed for having, like, for being in those chat rooms and having, like, a degradation kink or something, or where it was like people would call her racist names or demean her because of her race, and she would, like, eat it up, basically. I think that's very much a part of some kinks, where it's the same thing that they're kind of attracted to you for, they also think less of. So it's not that they respect you, it's that they want to almost humiliate you, or like that can be part of the kink. So I think it almost is probably more something like that. I don't know. I don't do kink research, but that's just my theory, that some people are kind of into that degradation part of who they are. I don't know what that comes from, if that's trauma, if that's just a kink. I don't know. Again, I don't do kink research. I just think that's really interesting. It would be an interesting topic to do research on, but I think it's kind of something like that, where they don't respect you. It's a kink.
Back. Also to my face, calling me a fat ass. I get that I'm not beautiful. I get that I'm not, like, desirable, but she made me feel that way and then completely took it away. And from that point on, it was so hard for me to open up to her again.
I also think that could be, and I'm not saying this is what Emily was doing. I don't know what Emily was thinking or what she was doing. This is just all purely speculation. But I also think that can be an abuser tactic, right? You make them feel on top of the world. You are the person that made them feel on top of the world, and then they rip it back from you to say, I can make you feel this way. I'm the one who makes you feel good, and I'm the one that can rip it away just as fast. So I feel like it's like a control or an abuser tactic. Again, I don't know if that's what Emily was doing, or like this is just Amberlynn's explanation of it. That's just my thoughts off the top of my head.
But people love it. Like, usernames are genuinely Pocahontas because people love to see my pain. People genuinely are so entertained by it, and they genuinely love it. So good for them. They got their way.
Because you have hurt so many people in videos that are still up on your channel. People tend to like to see people get karma. That's human.
What does it feel like being the main character? Exhausting, Nikki. Exhausting. Everyone has flaws in a relationship. You're just a public figure, so people are parasocial and weird. They should stop watching if it's a problem to them. Marissa, they never will. They'll never stop watching. They love the train wreck of it all. They genuinely love it.
I gotta see how this shit ends. Are you kidding me?
Use this $2 and trim Twinkies nails ASAP. I get her done at the groomers, but thank you very much. Like, all of their grooming appointment. It was scheduled for a completely different time, but they called and had to reschedule.
Oh,
That's why it
okay.
hasn't been done yet.
Right? What's the
they'll never stop
excuse?
watching. They love the train wreck of it all. They genuinely love it.
What's the excuse here, girl?
Use this $2 and trim Twinkies nails ASAP. I get her done at the groomers, but thank you very much. Like, all of their grooming appointment. It was scheduled for a completely different time, but they called and had to reschedule. That's why it hasn't been done yet. I've literally been talking about that.
How many times did they call and reschedule? Because those nails are atrocious.
There was an instance in the live stream yesterday where Amberlynn showed Twinkie. We got to see Twinkie for the first time in what seemed like months. A long time since we have seen Twinkie. When Amberlynn showed Twinkie, I zoomed in and I brightened the photo and I took a long look at Twinkie's nails. I don't know why this continues to be an issue. If your ass can go and get chips and queso at a Mexican restaurant, and you guys can go to Bingo, and you can go to TJ Maxx, and you guys can go to Ross and Walmart and all this stuff, you can take Twinkie to go and get her nails trimmed. This is absolutely appalling. To see how fat Twinkie has gotten over the past year, and to see these talons on her feet, you just know that this dog is laying around all day, every day, not getting walked.
When Jordy showed those in his live the other day, my jaw was literally on the floor. That's disgusting. No wonder Twinkie can't jump up onto the couch and you have to pick her up. That's disgusting, Amber. Your pets are being abused because you are too fat and lazy.
Thank you for the money. What you went through matters and you don't have to downplay it because others don't care. Don't let anyone make you feel like you have to minimize your pain. You're not alone in this. I feel alone. But thank you. Like, I genuinely feel alone. I feel confused. I feel sad.
And you've done it to yourself. You've made yourself alone by the way that you treat people.
I feel broken. I feel like it just sucks. Like, this whole thing sucks so bad. And like, I'm dreading reacting to the screenshots. That's why I'm like prolonging this as much as possible. Like,
You also don't have to. You just know that this is going to make you wicked money.
don't even want to know. Because if she can literally message me and make me feel like the sky is pink, then it's like, what the fuck? Like, not trying to impose on you, just to help. Thank you. I do appreciate you, baby girl. Explain the proof you lied about E letting R out. I did not lie about E letting R out. I will literally take that to my grave or to my cremation or to wherever the fuck I go once I pass on. I swear on everything and everyone.
I don't believe that. Liars are going to lie. Amber's a liar. She lies about insignificant things. She lies about important things. It doesn't matter. She's just going to lie.
SF deleted stuff critical of her. Oh, I know Snowflake did. Oh, I know he deleted stuff critical of her. I'm literally not stupid. I know this. And I know this because of Emily. Emily follows along on all this crap. I personally...
I'm also going to say that Snowflake deletes a lot of his older content. I don't know if it was just... Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it was just stuff critical of Emily, because I've tried to go back and watch some videos of his that I remember liking, and I couldn't find them. Like, he deletes a lot of his older content. So I think that's just the case. I don't think it's just Emily.
I don't watch the reaction channels. I don't go in the forums. I don't go in the Reddits. That shit scares me beyond belief. But she...
Sure, Jan.
No, it's not you, it's her. Thank you for the support, Genova. Can you tell my friend, Rianne, good luck? She's getting a well-needed facelift tomorrow. Rianne, good luck on your facelift. Yeah, sorry I'm so, like, a Debbie Downer right now, but you're probably gonna feel so awesome once that's all done and healed and completed. So when are you gonna react to what the computer said? Only I can call her that. That was crazy. I feel so unhinged.
What? Why would you only call her that? Weird.
So unhinged. I feel literally so unhinged. Holy fuck. What does life come to in this moment? Oh my god. You know what's crazy? I always, like, I have these things where I'm like, wow, life is good. I feel so good. Like, this Zoloft is good. And then shit hits the fucking fan. Shit hit the fan.
Okay, Romeo came up, jump scare Romeo, even though he's super, like, cute scare. Don't grab him like that. You always grab pets weird and just, like, manhandle them. It's weird to me.
Ew, it's probably leaking. Nobody.
But no, Zoloft, again, she thinks she wants these magic pills. She acted the same way with Ozempic and now this Zoloft, where it's like, no, it's not supposed to make you elated all the time. Like, it's not supposed to make you manic, girl. Like, come on. No, it's so wrong. It's so misinformed, and I hate when she says that.
What am I, like, that's just life, right? Are we in a simulation? Like, I don't understand. Do you have receipts and do you own any of this? Well, I don't know what you mean. What's the point of having members when they're only perk sending you a message on live, but you only read super chats and ignore members who support you? That's because I'm receiving so many super chats right now, and it's hard to keep up with the whole everything of it all. Sorry. Get back to your original content. You're together. We are not together. You can't be doing this if we're together. No. You shaming you behind your back, and yet see who claims to still love whom or leave is too strange. I don't know. I don't understand at all. How deep is your love button? Probably deeper than the Pacific Ocean. I don't know. You don't have to do this. Take some time. Raven, I feel unhinged. I can't stop. Can we see Romeo again? He's so cute. Oh, thank you. He's nowhere near me. He's over by the water bowl drinking. Nerdy, welcome to Shine Queen's Mini. Okay. I'm taking a break. Let me see the screenshots. I have it on mute. I don't even want to see his face. I don't even want to hear a single fucking word that he's saying. He triggers me, like, literally beyond belief. Okay.
I thought you weren't scared of him. I thought, like, you're always changing how you feel about people. First, you insinuated that he would essay you if you were in the same room. Next, you answer a question about him asking if you're scared of him, like the person's an idiot. And what do you mean? What? No? And now he triggers you. Pick a narrative. Pick a lane.
Person that popped up was, hi, Emily. Hope all is well. I'm going to kiss your ass so I can make some money and get some clout. What made you want to come out now and discuss?
She is so fucking irritated. I love it. I love that he gets under her skin like this because she deserves it.
Your time with Amber. Okay. So funny situation about this is, Emily and I literally just got into an argument and that's it. That's always what happened. Anytime you guys saw her talk shit about me online, it's literally only because we got into an argument. That's it. If that's not like some type of like, I say abuse because it's like a lack of a better word. Can you guys give me another word for it? I don't fucking know. If that's not whatever that is, then what the fuck is it? What is it? What the fuck is it?
Being fucked up? I don't know. You tell me, girl. You're better at this shit than I am.
Tell me, because I don't know. I feel fucking insane. Emily's response. Honestly, I was content staying silent for a long time, but you weren't. You weren't silent. What? I was silent. That was me. But I'm tired of watching her dodge any real accountability. You are literally the queen of dodging accountability. For you to say sorry, Random fact, Emily does not know that word. I don't think it's in her vocab. She creates her own reality and expects everyone to play along.
Girl, look in a mirror. This is so ironic. Is that the right word? I don't know. It's funny. Very hypocritical.
Are we describing you right now? The sad part is most people do because they're either scared of her and don't want to deal with the drama. But I hit a point where I just couldn't sit back and watch her keep writing the truth. You are not afraid of me. How many times have I said that I'm afraid of you? You are not afraid of me because you've gone public behind my... Amberlynn, calm down. I'm about to have a BPD meltdown here on live. Can you imagine? Literally, behind my back, you've said awful things about me. You've done it publicly knowing that I would see it. If you were afraid of me, you would have never done those things. Not only that, if you were afraid of me, you would have never verbally abused... I've said that word so many times, this is not going to be monetized. Like, you wouldn't have verbally... Is there another word for that? You wouldn't have verbally... me repeatedly to my face, in text, in Messenger, in this, in that, on FaceTime, on the phone. You wouldn't have done those things if you were afraid of me. You're not afraid of me. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. Yes, you could be afraid of a BPD meltdown because those can be kind of hectic, not gonna lie about it. But you're not afraid of me.
Let's go back.
You're not afraid of me. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. Yes, you could be afraid of a BPD meltdown because those can be kind of hectic, not gonna lie about it. But you're not afraid of me.
So is she not afraid of you, but she can be afraid of your BPD meltdowns? Because your BPD meltdowns are part of you, Amber. That's you. That's you doing it. You separate yourself from your mental health. You separate yourself from your brain. You separate yourself from your actions and say, that's not me. It is you because you're doing it, Amber. If she's afraid of your BPD meltdowns, she's afraid of you because that's part of you. This is her cognitive dissonance. It's how she rationalized it, saying like, that's not me. That's just my BPD. Well, your meltdowns are not okay. That is also abuse. To have someone walk on eggshells around you is abuse.
That's just easy for you to say it to look like the victim.
Well, you know all about that, so.
Sorry,
Don't roll your fucking eyes. You know exactly what it is like to do exactly what she's doing. And I think that's why you're so mad, because you get it and you know what she's doing, and you're just pissed that you're not the one doing it, that you're not the one with the upper hand.
what the fuck am I doing?
Like, she's smarter than you. Doesn't mean that I agree with her. Doesn't mean I think she's in the right, but I think she's smarter than you. And I think she's pulling one over on you because she's had enough. And I think you can't handle it. Now you're finally getting someone who plays the same games as you do.
I need to have this on times 2 speed. Like, what? Hold on a second. Times 2. Oh, Snowflake replied. Well, I'm glad you decided to speak up so I get the money from it. So I guess we start at the beginning. I'm guessing everything was fine at the start of the relationship. Or was there any little red flags? Well, there was red flags for me, but you know what? I was so fucking blinded by love bombing that I was just like, red flags? What? They're in heart shapes though. All the red flags. It's all heart shapes, folks.
That's not cute. That's not cute. I know you read that online somewhere because I've seen that before too. It's not cute. It's not funny. And yeah, it's not cute, Amber.
It's totally fine. And I also see red flags in the shade of pink, so it's cool. Let's see. Oh, we have a long. Okay. Emily said, at first everything was great. I found someone who was kind, laid back, and just fun to be around. She was able to carry on a conversation. And it's hard to find these days. Looking back now, I obviously was looking at everything through rose-colored glasses. Wow, that sounds very Amberlynn coded. That sounds very Amberlynn coded. Because that's how I feel about you. That is genuinely how I feel about you. She really made it seem like she was a grounded, supportive person. I told her upfront I was grieving Colleen and still will be. Yes, that is true. She said she understood and respected that. Yes, that is true. Still do. She said it wouldn't be an issue at all. That is true. That was super important to me for her to be accepting of it. And for a little while, it felt good. We actually had fun together. We laughed, we joked around, and it was chill. I genuinely enjoyed spending time with her before she started showing me who she really was. I would love to hear who that was. I guess it was a typical scenario of love bombing. I stayed the same throughout our whole relationship. Even to the point of all of the...
She's like, how dare this bitch use my own tactics against me?
betrayals, the lies, the emotional cheating, the deceit, all of it. I stayed the same. I stayed the same. The fact that you can sit there and say that the roller coaster of our relationship that we were in was due to my love bombing and not your unwavering love. That is something that you told me, that I had unwavering love, that I was unwavering in general. And no matter what you put me through, I still stayed the same. That is what you said to me. But you, every day, I did not know what Emily I was going to wake up to. Was it the one that loved me? Was it the one that hated me? Was it the one that just wanted my belly? I never knew. 9 times out of 10, it was the one that hated me, especially towards the end. But I stayed the same. I kissed your ass because I was scared of you. Finally, when my BPD meltdown.
Again, I don't like asking this question, but you could have left. It wasn't your house. She asked you to leave. Your mom offered to come get you. Why did you stay then? It's not like you were trapped. It's not like you were held captive. It's not that you were... And again, I know people stay for a multitude of reasons, but usually they have something caught up. Usually they share kids. Usually they share a house or a apartment. Usually the one person's financially dependent on the other person. Usually someone doesn't have a support system or they're isolated from their support system. Like usually there's other factors going on. Amber, you could have left at any point. Unless there's a different story, please let us know. But she just asked you to stay and you stayed? That's a you decision. That's a you decision. That's not her. You could have left.
Downs, tantrums, whatever the fuck you want to call them, would snap. That's when my fear was gone because I was so heightened and so scared. My fight or flight was fight. The fact that you're turning this around and rewriting this whole thing to make you seem like a victim because my ex Beck might have been is fucked up.
Might have been? Again, keep their name out of your mouth.
You know exactly what you're doing. Tell me why in every one of your relationships you broke up because the arguing was non-stop. Emily is that type of person who'd wake up, you wake up in the greatest mood. I'm talking about me. Me, for example. I wake up in the greatest mood. I'm in Wisconsin. I'm with my partner. We have wonderful fur babies. Everything's fine. She wakes up raging at nothing.
I also don't know if that's true because, I mean, if I wasn't getting sleep all night and I felt completely overwhelmed by doing a 12-hour shift and then my partner wanting to go to the casino and having a BPD meltdown rage if we didn't, I think I'd be waking up pretty pissed off too. So tell me the context of that, Amber. Did she just wake up randomly in a pissy mood? If so, yeah, that's shitty. And yeah, when you don't know what you're gonna get, that's really shitty, if so. But I also want to know the context to that because maybe there were reasons why she was so pissed off with you. Maybe there was a reason she wasn't waking up just happy, just like you.
First time, I was like, okay, this is weird. Second time, I'm like, whoa, is this gonna be a pattern? Third time, I knew it was gonna be a pattern. And that's what I had to deal with. Every day waking up wondering, is she about to rage for nothing? I would wake up with anxiety. It started with waking up happy to then waking up with crippling fucking anxiety.
And maybe she felt the same way because of your BPD rages. Maybe she also has a problem like that she can't control her emotions. But you are not going to be empathetic towards that. Instead, you call her abusive, and then you can't look at your own behavior. And that's why people think you're narcissistic. And people don't just think it's BPD, even if you are diagnosed with BPD, which no one thinks you are because you've never shown proof, even though you'd probably show proof if you had proof. Not the point. But maybe she also has an emotional dysregulation issue. Where's the empathy for her? For someone who's an empath, for someone who's so empathetic and compassionate, maybe she had something going on, Amber. But no, you guys clearly are just so self-absorbed and into your own experiences that you can't even see what the other person's going through, and you both are pieces of shit because of it.
Just waiting for the next thing to drop. I'm scared of you.
Yeah, and I'm pausing so much, but...
Up wondering, is she about to rage for nothing? I would wake up with anxiety.
And honestly, she probably felt that you were raging for nothing, Amber. For some people, looking at corn on the internet is not a big deal. For other people, like you, clearly it is. And she probably felt like you were raging out at nothing. She's like, what, I'm looking at fat, naked women? Like, what's the big deal? Whereas you are probably like, oh my God, this is what people get divorced over this shit, like blah, blah, blah. And it's like, girl, we're 2025. Come on. It's hard not to see corn.
It started with waking up happy to then waking up with crippling fucking anxiety. Just waiting for the next thing to drop. I'm scared of you. And you're rewriting history to the very fucking creator who called you a murderer. I could never. After everything I've been through, it was just nice to feel wanted and not... Oh, it was just nice to feel wanted and not be so alone anymore. I did want you. I did. And you weren't alone with me. That's one thing about having BPD is I might be up your ass a little too much. Thankfully, with Zoloft, I gave you a lot of space. And it felt good because it was space that I also needed. But one thing is, you were never alone. No matter what you put me through, you were never alone. I was always there for you. No matter what. You hurt me and I was the one apologizing for getting blood on your floor. That was a metaphor. I don't want people to take that serious. That's how our relationship was. I apologize for you hurting me. Constantly. Oh, now he has to sit here and read the whole thing. Oh, he put a video clip of us. Nice. Thanks for that. I don't want to see her. I hate Snowflake more than
You don't have to watch this video, girl. Why are you doing this?
anything in this world. And I really hope that he gets some sort of like karma in his life, like genuinely. Because it's not fair. Oh, his next question. Was it still nice when she came to stay with you? How long was she meant to stay? I'll answer that question. It was nice in the beginning. Maybe for a few days. But I'm telling you, every day was a roller coaster because I had no idea what Emily was going to wake up. And that fucking sucked. It reminded me of my dad, low key. That's how it was when I was a child. How long was
I hate how she brings this up. She weaponizes her childhood trauma, and I don't like that. I agree that it can very much feel that way, and I can understand that. Usually that's why we get triggered, is because of our past. And like, I mean, obviously we get triggered because of our past experiences and past negative experiences we've been through. But I don't like it. It feels like she weaponizes her parents' relationship and her trauma to make the other person feel bad or look really bad. And I don't like it. I don't think it just comes off as an excuse. It doesn't come off as a reason. But I think a lot of it is the intention and a lot of it is the feeling behind it. But Amber's inherently manipulative. It just comes across like she's using it to get out of stuff or to feel like, this is why I feel this way. This is why I can react the way that I react, because I've been treated so poorly. When in reality, no. A lot of people have been treated poorly. A lot of people have gone through childhood trauma, childhood abuse, all of those things. They don't act this way, Amber. Yes, many do. Many also do not. And you have to take charge of your own life and realize that you are not going to be a victim any longer. But instead, she absolutely takes on that persona and she takes on that identity. And that's Amber. She is a professional victim.
She meant to stay for a few weeks. She didn't want me to leave. I didn't want to leave. That's how it is with lesbian relationships. U-Haul lesbians, we didn't make up that term. It's a term for a reason.
Again, it's everything is something else. Everything is for another reason. It's never just because she wanted to do something or because she didn't want to do something. It's like, oh, well, you've heard of this, right? You've heard of U-Haul. Well, yeah, but it doesn't mean, like, there's always another reason why she does something. She can never just say it was her.
But I do want to say one thing. I did not want to move to Wisconsin. I want to make that very fucking clear. I just wanted to stay longer. She just wanted me to stay longer. I did not want to move there. Did not. Her reply. There were little red flags early on. Like, Amber would get upset if I didn't FaceTime her for hours every single day. Okay, hold on. I was going to respond to that. Let me finish the sentence. Or if I was busy at work and she didn't have time to message her. So first things first, the FaceTime her for hours every single day. That's true. And I think it's because
That's wild, girl. Wow.
that is the way that she said. Okay. So her and Colleen would be on FaceTime for hours and hours a day. And that is how mine and Emily's relationship started. And it was because she wanted that. So when
She wanted that. She did, guys. It wasn't Amber. Even though we've heard that she did this with all of her past partners. It wasn't Amber who wanted this, it was her. Get real.
became a pattern where it was we were on FaceTime for hours and hours a day. That is what I got used to. It was like we were living together, but through technology. That is what I got used to. And having BPD, I have also very bad anxious attachment where like thankfully, I just want to say I'm very much far gone from that area. I don't have that like anxious attachment feeling anymore. Thank God. It's been like that.
What? You are the most anxiously attached person I think I've ever come across. Oh my God. What? This is how easily she lies. Oh my God.
That for months, and it feels really good. I'm not gonna lie, because it feels like genuinely you're in your own prison, feeling like that. Like it feels almost impossible to heal. Like it is not a fun feeling at all. If you know, you know. So I will admit that that's definitely how it was because that's the pattern that we created together. And when I noticed, sometimes she didn't want to do that. My brain, because it's not wired the same as everyone else's, my brain would tell me she hates me. What did I do wrong? So yeah.
You're such a special snowflake. No one's brain is wired like yours. You are so different. No.
Once you take it personally and get upset, bam, because that is the way my brain is wired, and that's unfortunate.
No. You always act like it's not your fault. Your brain is not just wired this way. Okay, even if it is, you can change it, Amber. Not saying it's going to change overnight. Not saying it's going to be easy, because it's going to be really fucking difficult. Usually, when you have to change your responses to things, you have to work hard at it. It is not a separate thing from yourself. It is your responsibility. Plain and simple.
Oklahoma things actually seemed to go really well. But it was a short trip. We were still in that honeymoon phase. I hate that. I genuinely hate that, like, that saying, honeymoon phase. Like, why can't we just say that we were happy together? Like, that's my whole thing about love bombing. Like, you can stay happy like that, but it just goes to show that Emily was the love bomber because we were in that honeymoon phase. I fucking hate that saying, bro. Like, genuinely. It was during my second visit when things started to feel off. I didn't even know that. That's new to me. I didn't even know that. She would get irritated if I checked my phone or responded to my messages that weren't about her or focused on her. I'm sorry, but I do not remember that. And, like, my whole thing with this whole situation is, like, I want to be honest where I'm wrong.
I don't recall. So you remember that Justin Bieber clip? I don't recall.
And guess what? Guess what? I don't recall.
And I want her to be honest where she's wrong. And that's never going to happen. In Emily land, that's not going to happen.
In girl world, that doesn't happen.
If I don't remember something, I'm strictly just going to say I don't remember that. I'm not going to sit here and say that she's lying because that sounds very much something like, Amberlynn at 24 would feel. So did Amberlynn do that then? Maybe. But I do not remember that. That visit also happened right after she posted who I was and she was and the doxing stuff. Ooh, we get to talk about that. Oh, I'm excited actually because tea. Anyways, let's keep going. That visit also happened right after she posted who I was and the doxing stuff that happened. So tensions were high, so I kind of brushed it off at the time thinking it was just stress. But everything really started to change when Amber came to visit me. Yeah, because I saw your true colors. Those were flags, and those lightly pink red flags that were heart shaped. they started to become brown and every other color that I don't like puke green, and they were no longer heart shaped. They were like circles and squares and rectangles and triangles because of you, because of you. And I remember we were sitting in your garage.
Like, okay, metaphor, Lynn. Like, what? That was stupid.
And you know, while you're in your little recliner chair and you're smoking cigarettes and I'm sitting next to you, and you said, you know what, something I really like about you, you're always positive. You bring a positivity to my life that I've never had before. You're a very optimistic person. That changed, didn't it? Why? Why did that change?
Kept like knives on a plat. So true. Like, that was Poet Lynn. That was so funny. I loved that. And in her like, like smug voice. Oh, that was good.
Why did that change? Why did I stop being so positive? Why did I stop laughing all the time with you? Why? Where did that optimism go? Why? What changed? Who changed me? Think about that for 3 seconds. Who changed me? It wasn't me. So the part about that this also happened right after she posted who I was. I did not want to show anyone who Emily was. I actually have text message proof of this. We talked about it in text messages. I knew the hate was going to happen. I explained the hate. I told her, I don't want the haters to find you. I don't think you can handle it. I don't want you to handle it. I don't want to post you. I was guilt tripped so bad. She would say things like, I don't want to be hid. I don't understand. Like, Alexis actually told you guys this. Alexis lied about some stuff, but there was some stuff she was truthful on. I've always said that. But I was guilt tripped into revealing who she was. She would say things, I want people to know that you're taken. I don't want to be hidden. I don't want to be a secret. I was like stuck in a spot. I was terrified. I was like, I don't want to lose Emily. Like, I feel like I'm being forced into this, but I also don't want the internet to ruin it for me as well because I knew exactly what was going to happen. And I warned her, and she still wanted it to happen.
No, I don't believe that because I don't remember where it was, but you said you were so excited to have a girlfriend who wanted to be on camera after Feline.
When I got with Tommy and Tommy was so willing to like be in the public eye, like I literally lived for that because I just got out of a relationship with someone who like, it was a secret. And then I also had a relationship with Feline where she didn't want to be on camera. So it was like, wow, I'm finally with someone who like genuinely wants to be on camera. And
so I think you were dying to post Emily.
All of the doxing, she took it out on me. You guys, it was horrendous. I ended up getting cellulitis. I had 103 temperature. It was almost 104. My temperature was so high, I couldn't even think straight. During like the climax of it all, I couldn't even think straight. She repeatedly was calling me, telling me, and texting me, call lawyers, fix this for me, fix this for me. She didn't care that I was sick. I had 103 temperature.
Amber, the world does not stop because you're sick. The world does not stop because you have a fever. She was probably getting calls to her job, or yeah, she was doxxed. I'd be pretty fucking pissed too, and I'd be saying, you gotta fix this because this was your community. This is just you trying to make her look like a bad person, I think. Not saying she isn't one. I'm just saying looks like Amber trying to be like, oh my god, she didn't even care about me. I had a fever and she was blowing at my phone and my head hurt and she didn't even care. Like, okay, you think that you would have, if it was reversed, you think you wouldn't have done that?
And I was genuinely like, when you have BPD, like you have that favorite person, they can do no wrong. It's the rose-colored glasses situation, and that's very much how it felt for me. Like, I did not want to lose her. I'd do anything
I swear if I fucking hear BPD one more time, I'm gonna rage.
to keep her. So I'm like calling lawyers, Googling lawyers, while literally vomiting, almost 104 temperature, can't think straight. Like, genuinely my brain was being fried, and all she cared about was me calling lawyers. I should have known then that she was a selfish person.
I should have known that. I should have known that she was a selfish person. Like, come on, Amber. Come on, because the world doesn't stop for you, because she doesn't stop her world for you. She's a selfish person. That makes you selfish, actually, that she has to stop her world for you. Come on. She has to call out of work because of you. Give me a fucking break.
I genuinely hate that this is even happening because it's like, I still love her through it all. She could genuinely get a knife and stab me over and over, metaphor not, and I still love her. That's the type of fucking crazy person that I am, and I hate that
Yeah, that is fucking crazy. I wouldn't admit that if I were you.
I'm like that. I genuinely hate that I'm like that because I think of the happy times. I do. The happy times could be 10% of 100, and I would still think of them. I hate that he has to put clips of us like being all happy, like, so annoying. Okay, her other message was she was originally only supposed to stay for a week or 2 tops. That's not true. It wasn't going to be some extended thing. It definitely wasn't going to be 3 months, no. We were planning on probably around 2 weeks because that's when I'd be off work to be able to take her home. But by day 2 of her being at my house, things already started to shift. It was weird how high strung she was that early on. I don't know what shifted, or it was a change in environment, but she just acted off. Emily, if that is the case, why did you want me to stay longer? Why did you want me to move in? Why did you call me? Why did you literally say that was my home too? Why when I came home because I chose to come home, you would message me saying, I immediately want you to come back home. I want you to be here. I want you to move in. Why did you say those things? If I was so high strung and I acted off on day 2, why did you allow me to stay for 3 months? Why did you not want me to leave? Why on your birthday when I made you spaghetti dinner and I wrote you a card saying that I'm willing to stay if you change and you do better and you stop lying to me and stop being deceitful and stop calling me names? Why did you cry because you wanted me to stay that bad and I finally decided to stay?
Not the spaghetti dinner. Girl made one dinner and it was spaghetti and she's like, the spaghetti dinner I made you? Oh god.
Why? Why? If on day 2 I acted that way, why did you tell me week 3 of me being there, you're the most positive person, the most optimistic person, like you're always happy, you're so bubbly and fun to be around? Why did you say those things? That's very confusing to me. And it makes me feel like I was living in the Twilight Zone. Like, genuinely. Blah, blah, blah. Can I, like, fast forward this? Oh, there's more of us. Okay. She really didn't like that I had a
Yeah.
life outside of her. Not true. I mean, I work 12-hour shifts. I have a family, friends, pets, a house to take care of. Those are true things, but I didn't care because she only worked like twice a week. So, what? I have responsibilities.
Only worked twice a week, and they were 12-hour shifts. That's more than you could ever do, girl. So don't be saying shit. Don't be coming for people for working only twice a week, because that sounded a little condescending. You work 2 hours a week, if that. If that.
But anything that wasn't about her felt like an inconvenience to her, and she made that very clear. That is so not fucking true. It is absolutely insane. So when it comes to friends, she doesn't have friends. She had like a couple coworkers and stuff that she like kind of considered
And you do? Okay.
friends. I would always be like, why don't we
At least she has coworkers.
go hang out with them? I don't understand like why she didn't want to introduce me to her friends. I thought that was so weird. I didn't meet her family in person until like I genuinely had to. And I'm not gonna say like that's personal, it's like medical stuff. I'm not gonna like get into it. And I always wanted to like go to her families, hang out with people. Like I was miserable in Wisconsin. I don't think you guys understand. All I did was sit in her fucking room in her bed. That is all I did. Like I genuinely was.
I believe that. And why was that all you did? You could have done your own thing, girl. You weren't, maybe you were bedbound, but that seems like a you thing.
Oh God, she messaged me. Dear Heavenly Father, grace me upon your presence. Like, what is it now? Oh, it's not popping up on mine. Load to my MacBook, please. I want to see the text message. There we go. Are you really talking about my family? Oh, didn't say anything personal. I just said I wanted to meet them. Can you calm down, Emily? Like, for real. Like, you literally said in the message, I have family and friends and pets. Like, I'm just responding to what you said. Oh, damn diggity. Anyways, so it's like I wanted to go do these things. Like, I literally just sat in her bed, like, genuinely constantly. So the fact that she's saying that is crazy. I would purposely try to find ways to, like, leave the house. Like, I was like, can we do, like, a 5 Below challenge? So, like, I paid to do, like, this 5 Below challenge.
You trying to find ways to leave the house? Okay. Okay.
With her and a family member, not gonna go into detail. And it's like, you know, I was like, oh, we're gonna go to the arcade. Can we do this? Can we do that? We literally, like, the fact that we even went to Billie Eilish, like, love that for me. Like, I'm always so appreciative. But it's like, anyways, I'm gonna ramble on about shit. Okay. I get home from a 12-hour shift completely exhausted from a stressful job, and she'd get upset if I wanted to go straight to bed. That is such a fucking lie. You have never in your life gotten off of work and went straight to bed. What? I feel like I'm genuinely living, like, actually in the Twilight Zone. She'd say things like, oh, you're not going to hang out with me, or ask me to take her to the casino or go shopping.
I believe that. I believe that so much.
We went to 5 Below one time. We went to the casino a couple times, and guess who paid? Me.
Yeah, we went a couple times.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I'm not gonna lie, I spent a little too much at that casino. But I paid for that. And guess who else wanted to go? Guess who else who loves the casino and the bingo and the scratchers and the this and the that? Emily. We got along in that way. She loved it. She never said no. She never said no. And did we go to the casino after you went to work? Maybe once. But it was usually on a day that you took off by your doing. So don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Please don't fuck with me. Like, I'm so tired of the lies. Like, genuinely, it is. I'm like, there's probably a word for it, but I can't find it right now. If I said no, she'd get upset. You've never said no. You never said no. And compared to her,
I wonder why she never said no, though. Because you were terrifying when people say no to you?
and compared to her working on vlogs all day. That never happened because I didn't vlog at your house. I maybe did a few videos. I did a few fucking videos. So that's.
There it is. There it is. I never vlogged at your house. Okay, I did a few videos. Like, she does that multiple times, I think. And it's so, like, it just shows you how easily and how fast she'll spit out a lie. And she'll be like, okay, shit, that's a lie. And it's very interesting. Like, how do you just lie like that?
That's not true, Emily. Saying she still had the energy to do things, so I should too. Okay, none of that ever happened. And that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Amber expected me to constantly be available. I will say, I was a little like that. I was a little like that. I could take accountability there. If I didn't text or call during my breaks, or if I wasn't giving her attention constantly, she'd get upset or start a fight. That's due to my trauma. I will say that probably did happen.
Again, it's not her, it's her trauma, because that's something that she can't do anything about, apparently.
I could have did that one. I told her in the beginning that I need to be able to have alone time because that is how I decompress from stress. That's true. We've had arguments about that before she visited too, because she didn't like that. She would always accuse me of not loving her, and she was and how terrible of a girlfriend I was. I never said you were a terrible girlfriend. You became terrible. You became terrible. You became very terrible. She wanted me to call out of work anytime she was having a crisis.
Oh,
or just
God.
felt like she wanted me to stay at home. Fucking lie. Fucking lie. Fucking lie. Oh my God. The flat out lies is what's really fucking scary to me. She was always
Yeah, that's what's scary about you. This is how easily you lie. So, again, 2 peas in a pod, girl.
in a bad mood because of this. I don't know what that means. If I did anything that didn't involve her directly, she would start an argument. Not true. All right, let's keep going. I was exhausted trying to juggle everything in my life on top of her constantly being mad at me. You weren't really juggling anything because you didn't really do much of anything. We get into arguments and she just wouldn't let anything go. That is
Guarantee, like, Amber should not be someone to say that someone doesn't do anything. Even if Emily doesn't do much, she still has a job, a house, a kid, pets. So all of that together, she automatically does more than Amberlynn has ever done. So don't even, Amber. You are not one to talk.
fucking you. That is literally you to a T. And I sit here and I rage and I rage and I rage because you pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. You lied, you cheated, you betrayed, you lied, you did secret shit, you verbally abused me, etc., etc. The list literally, genuinely goes on. I've never been more gaslit and manipulated in my life. I have never felt the way that you made me feel in my life, but anyone I've ever been in a relationship with, ever, in my whole entire life. I've never experienced something like that, ever. And I told my mom exactly the way that you made me feel. And you know what she told me? Amberlynn, that's exactly how I felt with your dad. The shit that my dad would put my mom through was terrifying, and I had to witness that. The fact that you made me feel the way that my dad made my mom feel is fucking sick. I never knew how my dad made my mom internally feel until I told my mom the way you made me feel. Think about that for 2 fucking seconds.
Like, you don't have to bring this up. Like, this makes me feel weird. Like, why does she always have to compare stuff? It's just weird.
And now I'm finally genuinely speaking my truth, and you're threatening me. Cool. Okay, she would gaslight, deflect, is typical narcissistic behavior. We both know I'm not a narcissist. Have I thought that in the past? Yes. Have I taken plenty of narcissist tests? Yes. Have I talked to therapists? Yes, because genuinely that terrifies me.
Narcissist tests online are not narcissist tests. Girl, go to a psychologist, go to a psychiatrist. Nobody else can diagnose you with narcissism. Same with your online IQ test.
But you know that I'm not a narcissist. You know that I'm not. You know that. But the behaviors.
How does she know it? Unless she's seen any documentation, unless she's a psychiatrist herself, which I don't think she is. No, she doesn't. Nobody knows except someone who would do a medical evaluation on you, Amber.
That you demonstrate, whether that be publicly or behind closed doors, shows textbook narcissist behavior. And it scares me. You scare me. But I have a lot of support behind me. I have my mom behind me. I have my friends behind me who have seen me go through this for months and months and months now. And that is what is giving me the strength to speak up. It's not me. I'm not strong. It's the people who are supporting me. And I've needed that. It got to the point where I started going into the other room just to sleep because she wouldn't stop arguing with me when I was trying to rest before a shift. That happened one time. That happened one time. And it's when everything hit the fan.
Only one time, guys. Only stood over her bed one time and didn't let her sleep. Oh my god, she's unhinged.
And I followed you in there with my BPD meltdown, my tantrum. Yeah, I did. I did.
And that's abusive, girl. Like, the fact that you're just being like, that was my BPD tantrum meltdown. Like, I'm not in control. Like, no. That's abuse. You don't just follow people, stop them from leaving. You can't do that.
And I'm able to admit that. My pain turned me into a monster because of what you did. Yeah, I am able to admit that.
Because of what you did. No. You're not admitting anything. You're just deflecting and saying it's Emily's fault. Like, I did this because you did this. That's like an apology, like, oh, I'm sorry, but you made me do this. So, but like, it doesn't make sense and it doesn't work. You can't do that. That's not taking full accountability at all.
And you're not taking accountability for anything, and that's terrifying to me. I'm not done with this video, but I sure hope that you do take accountability. I literally have to get off here soon, so I need to go quicker because I literally
Soon? You still have over an hour. Okay.
have an appointment with my mom and my grandma to spend the day with them.
An appointment? Okay.
She came into the room and stood over the bed. She told me that if I wasn't going to continue the conversation, which was basically her going on and on how I didn't love her and all of this crap, then said, fine, if I can't have peace from being able to have this conversation, then you aren't going to either. She would then stand next to the bed. I was sleeping in and intentionally keep me up all night. I feel like this happened every time she knew I was going to work. Like, she was intentionally keeping me up because she didn't like that I wasn't home instead of work. That's a bullshit lie. That's a bullshit lie. I liked when you went to work. Not gonna lie. It was peace from you. I liked having those 2 days a week where I didn't have to be like, oh my god, is she gonna be raging at me? Is there gonna be a fat joke? Are we gonna argue? I liked that peace, Emily. Genuinely liked that peace. That one time, did I stand next to the bed, crying for you to hear me, to love me? I felt so unheard. I felt so unloved. I was betrayed. Like, you constantly were deceitful. Did I do that? I did. I stood there, bawling my eyes out, waiting for.
That's messed up, though. Like, can you imagine being in, like, a fight with your significant other and they stand at the side of your bed and cry, saying, like, begging you to love them? That is so messed up. I'd be like, especially after a 12-hour shift, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my room. Like, no wonder she ran to the bathroom. Like, get away from me. Oh my god.
For a hug, reassurance, love, kindness, empathy, anything to show that you were remorseful for hurting me. And you did not give me any of that at all.
She is so emotionally demanding and draining and exhausting. I am tired hearing her and listening to this. I can't imagine being in a relationship with this woman.
Snowflake said, it sounds like she didn't want you to work and just spend all day at home with her. I'm guessing she used BPD as an excuse for her shitty behavior. I'm guessing so. What's your excuse, Snowflake? Emily replied, she 100% used her BPD as an excuse. I do. It's also a reason. That's what's frustrating me the most. Anytime she'd have one of her tantrums, she wouldn't take any accountability and say it's because she has BPD. And she'd be like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to tell you how I feel. Which is true. I'm just trying to tell you how I feel. When she would literally scream at me.
And I want to know how you would tell her how you felt, because I don't think you did it calmly. I don't think you did it kindly. I think you were probably very demanding, like standing over her bed and crying, begging her to love you. Like, girl, there's no way you did that in a mature adult manner.
At me about something like taking 4 minutes longer than I would have when I went outside to smoke. Not true. I told her she can't.
I actually do believe that because she timed back when they would go down and play video games.
The timer would be for when I would hang out with my best friends. We would go down to the basement and play games and stuff, and Amber would choose to stay up in our room, and she would set timers for when I would have to leave my friends and come be with her again. And then whenever it came to like seeing my family or leaving and going somewhere without her, she would give me a time, like a specific time that I needed to be back. And if I wasn't back by that time, then there would be an argument. So on average, when I would be downstairs with my friends, the timer would be about set for 30 minutes. And when it came to seeing my family or leaving in general, she would just ask me when did I plan on being back, and whenever I would give her a time, she would give me a time sooner than that for me to be back.
And I guarantee if she was 4 minutes over, she's like, what are you guys doing? Like, what are you doing? Are you talking about me? Like, what are you doing without me? Like, that's so Amber. She'd probably be like, are you texting someone else? What are you looking at? Like, holy fuck, I would go crazy.
Can't use that as an excuse. If she refuses to do anything to help herself to get better, she made a lot of false promises of getting into therapy. So did you. You need therapy bad, girl. You need therapy bad, like on a different type of level.
You both do.
We promised each other that we would both get help, that we would take our medicines, that we would be better not only for each other, but for our fucking selves, for ourselves.
Ourselves. Medicines. Like, she just said so many things wrong in that sentence.
I went to the therapy. I was going to the therapy appointments. I was taking my Zoloft. I was doing this and that.
I don't think that's true.
You were doing nothing but every day raging at me and being mean to me for no reason. Going behind my back and saying awful things about me. She told me in so many different occasions that she was signed up and she never went. That's not true. Snowflake said, yeah, I remember a video where she said she found a therapist in Wisconsin. I thought, and right, she's been awful to Emily, and this is her way of saying, hey, I'm gonna get help. Of course, Snowflake, because you create like narratives in your head. In any way that Amberlynn could be wrong or bad, you create that. The fact that I found a therapist, it led you to a pipeline of thinking I was awful to Emily, and that's why I got a therapist, is insane behavior. So what would you do all day when, Snowflake said, so what would you do all day when you were at work? I'm gonna take a guess and say nothing, lay in bed all day watching reaction channels. So no, I wasn't watching reaction channels, but yeah, all I did was stay in her bed. That is all I did. Let's see what she said. Yep. What? I feel like some of this is like out of order because this doesn't make sense, but the response was, yep, that was one of her manipulative tactics and staying longer when it was getting to the point where I was asking her to leave. I literally have journal entries. I have journal entries, and I'm pretty sure I have messages literally telling you.
Because journal entries is Bible, apparently. Apparently that's hard evidence, like holding it up in court.
That I needed to leave, that I could not do this anymore, that I genuinely could not do this anymore. I was miserable. I would call my mom constantly, bawling my eyes out, Emily, bawling because of you. And my mom was like, honey, I will come get you. You deserve better. You don't deserve this. That was a constant everyday thing, an everyday battle, and you know it. I was miserable.
Then why didn't you take your mom up on the offer? That's what doesn't make sense to me. If you were so incredibly miserable, why didn't you take your mom up on the offer? You could have left. Emily was not keeping you there. She was asking you to leave. That makes zero sense why you stayed.
She thought she would get a therapist here. I'd let her say so she could do the therapy. She did a whole lot of nothing, to be honest. I didn't do shit there. I was miserable. She sat around and watched YouTube videos, including reaction channels all day. No, I did her laundry. She did my laundry because I literally could not do the...
See, there. What? I did her laundry and then she did my laundry. And unless she's misspeaking, she just completely will say the opposite thing of what she said at the beginning of the sentence.
No, I did her laundry. She did my laundry because I literally could not do the laundry. She had one of those laundries where you had to bend down. I could not, like, because mine's different. It's like, how do you explain it? There's the ones that are out like this, and then the ones that are like this. Hers was like this. And that's how it was when I lived with Eric and Nikki as well. That's how their washer and dryer was. And I couldn't, like, go down to get it. I'm A2
Yeah, top loader and front loader. Oh my god, she's so dumb.
short and too fat. My stomach was literally in the way. I could not reach down and get my laundry. So yeah, she did do my laundry, and she did it twice when I was there. That's it, just twice.
So is that all you did your laundry when you were there? Because you were there for 3 months. Unless you brought your whole closet. Oh my god, girl, that's disgusting. Oh my god.
I cleaned up after her and took care of the pets. She won't ever let Twinkie or the dogs out during the day when she was home. That's a fucking lie. So I'll come home from work, I have to clean up Twinkie's pee off the brand new floor that I put in, and her dog's pee, but that's not true. That was from when we were fucking sleeping. I was really proud of the floor because I recently just put it in and did it myself, which is a lot of hard work physically. I literally, which I explained this in my last live stream, when her dog and her cat Princess, literally her cat Princess pees on everything. All over my clothes, everything. Genuinely. That was one of the times she did my laundry because it was all over my clothes. And I literally have actually text message proof
Yes. Cut Twinkie's nails, you hefty bitch. Yes, thank you.
of that. Of her cat peeing all over my clothing. She's not a bad pet mom. I'm here to say the truth. Emily is a good pet mom. She loves her pets. There's no, like, weirdness with that, but I'm just saying, no pet is perfect. Actually, yes, they are, mine are. Pets make mistakes. That's just how it goes. But what I did is, because I felt fucking horrific, I felt horrible, I bought these really expensive, and they're, like, attractive looking, like, gates for her living room. They're not, like, these ugly looking things. Like, they look really good in her living room, like, the way that she has it, and, like, you know, and then I bought a really expensive, like, Hoover, and I was trying to fix the floor for her. Like, even though it wasn't just Twinkie, my dog is elderly. Twinkie does make mistakes. Twinkie is not perfect. I'm not gonna lie about it. Twinkie does make mistakes. I try my very hardest to take her out as frequently as possible, but while I'm sleeping, or this or that, like, she does have mistakes. It's gonna happen. She's very elderly. I've talked to the vet about this. Like, I don't know what to say about it, but I was very apologetic, and I tried to fix it. That was something that I tried to do. If you remember one of her vlogs, she talked about her responsibilities of letting the pets out. That lasted about 2 days. This started a lot of fights too. I let the pets out. Oh my fucking god, it's ridiculous. He said, oh my god, where is the message? He said, ugh, disgusting. Only time I remember her talking about her responsibilities with the pets was when she did the video explaining how Reid got out. I'm sure she talked about that stuff, but then I just can't remember actually before I asked about Reid. How did the tantrums get? What was the worst? If you're okay talking about it, if not, I'll show my post. Show my face. You know what's funny? When me and Emily were messaging last night, Snowflake literally was asking questions about my hygiene. Emily told me. Snowflake was literally asking questions about my hygiene.
Emily is messy. Holy. I mean, I kind of knew that, but like she's messaging them both. Like, clearly she's not to be trusted.
That's where his head is at, bro. That is where his head is at. This isn't for justice for Emily. This is for clout and for money and for making Amberlynn look as worse as she can look. Like, if Amberlynn can look bad, he's gonna do it. Even if it ain't real, even if it's not founded in reality, he will make me look as shitty as possible. That is his job. The tantrum slowly escalated each time. I started with her just shouting at me, to escalating to her slamming doors and punching walls. That never fucking happened. I think I slammed the door one time because I was so fed up. I went to a different room, slammed the door. I was done.
You slam a door in my house and you overstaying your welcome. Oh my god, I'd be so pissed. Like, don't you slam my door. Get the fuck out.
The betrayal, the gaslighting, the stonewalling, the cruelty, the fat jokes. I never punched
Cruelty.
Anytime I tried leaving the room, she would block doorways. She was also really jealous. I was very jealous. I'm a very jealous person in relationships. I've been very honest about that. Anytime I talked about Colleen, I made it very clear that I'm very understanding of the whole Colleen situation. But when you would compare me to Colleen in fights, you began to turn that into a weapon. You turned Colleen, this beautiful, caring, kind woman, into a weapon to hurt your current fucking girlfriend. That's when it became weird. That's when it became fucked. That's when it became awkward. Colleen was no longer your late fiance, but a weapon to hurt your current girlfriend. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool. That's fucked. That is fucked. You do not do that.
Girl has been scaring me lately. Holy shit. Imagine this 550-pound behemoth standing in the doorway yelling at you like that. Oh my god. That's terrifying. My life would flash before my eyes.
I wasn't allowed to share memories or say anything about it really anymore. She would end up getting really pissed. I wonder fucking why. Because she became a weapon just to hurt me. It was psychotic behavior. You made me fucking crazy, Emily. And I've
This is psychotic behavior. Oh my god.
never felt that way before. Ever. But the worst tantrum was actually the night that Reid went missing. Exactly like I said. And why was I reacting that way? For the audience watching, let me remind you. Emily and I were sitting in her car, and she had lied to me for weeks about this woman she was speaking to. She said it was a coworker. Turns out it was a hater that she was friends with, where she would talk shit about me. So she let me have her phone because, oh, she felt guilty. She would stare at me right in my fucking eyes. The woman that she loves, she would stare at me in my eyes and say, I'm not lying to you. You know how many times she has lied to me and about so much fucking shit? It's unbelievable. I could write a whole...
Yeah, and the amount of times, like, you've also, apparently to the members that you so-called love, your viewers that you so-called love and are so appreciative and thankful for, how many times have you lied to them and you've just looked straight in the camera and were like, no, we've broken up. Bull.
But because of this, me and now my ex, we are not together anymore, and this has left her like debilitated. Like literally, like her mental health has gone down so much. Like she's literally one of the greatest people, and it's like to see people say things that are not true at all, but all of these people who act like they care about me and they're worried about me, bull. Like, you guys have never wanted to see me happy. There are so many of you who love to see me miserable, and you're getting that. You won again. You literally won again.
But Amber can do whatever she wants to everyone else, but nobody can do anything to her. So that's the rules, apparently.
Well, Emily Encyclopedia of Lies. I might publish that. Who knows? She would look at me dead ass in the eyes and say, oh, this is someone I work with. It was a hater who despised me. So when she let me go through her phone, she didn't know that I could go to her screen time and see the apps that she was on. She was on Tumblr looking at naked women bigger than me. And the picture that is so engraved in my brain that made
Engraved?
my whole soul leave my body
Girl is really showing her 140 IQ in this stream.
was this woman on an oxygen tank in a hospital bed. My whole soul left my body. And then in that same moment, I find her on
That's pretty fucked up. Oh my god.
Phoebe, which is where the feeders go to do their thing.
So you do know what that is, and you are lying when you said you didn't. Vet life? What? Like, come on, girl.
I clicked the messages. Literally, the day that we met in person, she messaged a girl saying how sexy she was. She messaged another masked lesbian feeder saying, wow, we're rare, masked lesbian feeders. That's the day I found out the truth. That's the day I found out the truth about everything. Well, not slightly everything, but most of it. I was destroyed. Destroyed. You want to talk about a crash out? I had a crash out. I had a full-blown crash out. And everyone that I have told this story to me who are close to me, I don't know if they're just saying it to like make me feel better, to save my ass or whatever it may be. They said I would have crashed out too. Are you fucking kidding me? Emily, you hurt me so bad. And then you get mad and play victim because of my reaction.
I wonder who we know that does that. Like, seriously, hold up a mirror, girl.
You hurt me, betrayed me, lied to me, deceitful, etc. The list goes on, and you get to play victim over my reaction of the pain that you caused me? No one deserves that.
Oh my God. Yeah, and your exes didn't deserve that, Amber. So it's like, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad because she's done this to so many other people. She's just now getting a taste of her own medicine.
Why couldn't you have just loved me? Why couldn't I have just loved
Because you're insufferable.
you? That is the part that is like, I asked her that so many times. It was unbelievable. Why couldn't we just be happy? She saw me scrolling through my phone, and there was this woman on my Instagram feed. She flipped out and said I was micro cheating. The argument escalated really fast. She fucking lied. She saw this woman on my Instagram feed. She won't even admit to the Tumblr. She won't even fucking admit to the Tumblr. When I tell you my jaw is on the floor, can someone pick it up for me? I'm too fucking fat. She won't even admit to the Tumblr. Instagram feed. What is actually happening right now? Anyway, okay. Whew, that was the first time she got physical with me. She threw things at me. What did I throw at you? You know what? I'm gonna go right here. What did I throw at you? Actually, I threw things at her? Wait, hold on. I'm like, so, wait, hold on. Let me go to the message. She threw things at me. All it does is take 5 words to make someone seem like a real fucking abusive bitch. I didn't throw a thing at you, Emily. Oh, she replied. The water bottle that was on my dresser. Oh, I threw a water bottle on your dresser. Okay, let me go back to the text message from last night where you said that I did not throw it at you. Here it is. You know when you picked up the water bottle to throw at me? I was like,
This attitude, man. This, like, what are these faces? I can't.
I did was pick it up. I didn't throw it at you. And then here it goes.
So are you threatening to throw it at her? Because that's still abusive.
Where did I respond? Oh, and then you said, so when you picked it up and raised it like you were gonna throw it, what was that? That is what you said right fucking there. So did I throw it or not? The sky is fucking blue, folks. It's not pink.
Jesus Christ. Like, she is terrifying.
The sky is fucking blue. It is not pink. I wish it was pink. That'd be cute as fuck. That'd be cute as fuck. But how are you gonna sit here and lie? I didn't throw anything at you. Holy shit. I literally am so shocked right now. I just got you in a live 4K live here on the youtube.com with almost 5,000 people watching me. Hold on, I need a fucking breather. We could have just loved each other. Do you remember when things weren't like this? When you were love bombing, how good that felt? Why couldn't it just stay that way? Why couldn't it just stay that way? Like, genuinely speaking. That's wild. I'm like so actually shook right now. Never threw a fucking thing at you, girl. I'm not fucking physically abusive. I was with Beck for fucking 5 years. Never threw anything at them. Never hit them. Nothing. I'm not fucking abusive. As I sit here, I'm like,
Yeah, I was going to say, as she's doing this, like, that's really convincing. Also, just because you didn't hit back or throw anything at Beck does not mean you were not abusive in other ways. And it also does not mean that you weren't physically abusive to other partners. So, no.
trying to pound it down to my own hand. The only person I'm abusive to is my fucking self. Look at me.
I mean, you are. Yes.
I'm fucking 500 pounds. The only person I'm abusive to is my fucking self. Okay? Oh, dear Father, I swear it.
Yeah, this is fucking insane.
That was the first time she got physical with me. She threw things at me. I told her I was gonna leave the room. She then oh my god, this is the part where I actually videoed my mom because it's psycho. Wait till you guys hear this part. Whew. She then grabbed my arm and dug her nails into my arm to the point of drawing blood. I have a picture that she later deleted months later. I have a picture of her.
What is, like, this is scary, man. Like, oh my god, imagine this coming at you. Look at this freeze frame. Imagine this fucking coming at you with the fist up. Oh my god. No wonder Emily kicked her in the stomach, though. Like, not saying that's right either, but, like, if that was coming at me, fuck, I'd kick her too. Hoping she falls down. That's the only way you can get out.
Okay, how do I start this? I'm gonna dumb this down for dummies. I'm gonna dumb this. Sorry, I haven't been, like, explaining that. I haven't been reading super chats, but this one I just have to, like, respond to. The way you're getting angry now shows how you were. Bitch, this is called reactive. This is called, I'm reacting to fucking trauma. I'm reacting to being gaslit. I'm finally fucking.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't, if this is how you react, then this is how you reacted to her treatment of you. So that's terrifying, Amber. It doesn't matter if it's reactive or not. Usually reactive people are highly emotional, and highly emotional people can be very scary because they're unpredictable. You are very unpredictable and emotionally exhausting. Like, that is abuse.
Like, this is what they call when a narcissist constantly pushes and pushes and pushes someone, and then they finally, like, respond. It makes them look like the fucking crazy one. It makes me look.
And I get what she's saying there, like, because that's absolutely a thing. I totally understand that. That's very much a thing. But we know that Amberlynn, like, we have years of content of her abusing other people. So it's still not good treatment, and you can't be doing that to other people. It doesn't matter if it's reactive or not. Again, I get what she's saying, but I don't think that's the case here.
Look like I'm actually insane. You know what? I probably am. But why am I responding like this? Look at everything Emily has done. That's why. The pain that she has caused inside of me is so fucking painful that I can't even begin to explain it. It is, like, physically painful. It's mentally. It's.
And it doesn't mean that you get to abuse people. Like, it doesn't matter the pain that you're in. And, like, No, Kim, it's not justified. You can be angry and you can be hurt, but it doesn't justify you hurting someone else. It doesn't justify you abusing someone else. Then again, I know what she's trying to refer to here, and there are some cases where a victim is truly not in the wrong, but again, we have evidence of Amber not being a good person over and over and over again. She's not the person that she's trying to make it seem. It's not the relationship she's trying to make it seem.
Emotionally, I feel like I'm gonna be experiencing this for the rest of my fucking life. All right, let me dumb this down for dummies. Whew. Emily and I, we're fighting, like, not physically, sorry. We're arguing. You know, the BPD tantrum's coming out of me. She's stonewalling. She don't give a fuck. Like, she doesn't care. She did all these bad things. She does not give a fuck at all. And her room, I talked about this in Livestream, it's cluttered. It has, you know, dirty clothes pile. It has this fucking rug that constantly flips and this and that. There's 2 huge dog beds. One's Twinkies, one's her dogs. Like, it's a mess. I end up tripping over the fucking rug. I'm going to, like, fall. Instead, my body goes onto her. She falls. I grab her arm because that's my instinct, was to grab her. That was like my first instinct, was to just grab her. So you know what she does? Oh my god. She takes a picture of her arm. I think it was, I don't know, an hour later. While she's in her car, she takes a picture of her arm and she sends it to me. Okay? Keep in mind, she's wearing a short sleeve. The picture of her arm shows nothing. It shows nothing. The fact that she says grabbed my arm to the point of drawing blood is crazy because I have the pictures. Well, she later deleted months later. And I'll tell you why. It was 2 days later. We're now arguing about the argument that we had 2 days prior. Talk about toxic. We're now arguing about the argument we had 2 days prior. Why are we arguing about that? Because Amberlynn's hurting. Amberlynn's hurting from the betrayal, from the lies, the deceit, etc., etc. God, those are like, I haven't said those words more times than that.
So that justifies her starting arguments. That justifies her being abusive because she's hurt. No. Nope. Doesn't work like that.
Like, that's all I can say is fucking lies, deceit. That's all I got. Like, that's all it was for a hot minute there. So, you know, you're hurting. It's not gonna go away in 2 days. Like, it's not gonna go away in 2 days. It's just not. So every time I go to express myself, we start arguing, and then it turns into big old things, or arguing again. She ends up leaving the house again. That's what she does. And she ends up sending, oh my god, you guys are never gonna believe it. She ends up sending me a picture of her arm with these nail marks that are like so like deep, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh god.
She ends up sending me a picture of her arm with these nail marks that are like so like deep, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, well,
Oh, that was good. I love that.
well, I'm literally on the phone with my mom, bawling, and I'm sending my mom these screenshots because Emily's in the car and we're like going at it in the messages. And I'm like, Mom, I think Emily just faked nail marks. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? Show me. I end up sending my mom the original from the night where I grabbed her when she was falling, the original message, the original picture in a message where Emily's wearing a short sleeve shirt, and you see nothing. You see nothing. Emily literally faked nail marks in a different shirt on a different day, took the picture as if it was the same fucking day. And I showed my mom, and my mom said, Amberlynn, Emily is crazy. I knew she was, but that to me was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that is weird behavior. And Emily then later deleted both of the fucking things, but she didn't know that I took screenshots of it. I took screenshots because I was like, what am I looking at right now? Like, genuinely, she is trying to get me. She's trying to get a situation to look like something that it wasn't. And that scared me.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Shocker. It's not like you've ever done that before a million times.
So that's what happened there. How can you draw blood with no marks? How the fuck can you draw blood with no marks, Emily? Say it like it is. Stop exaggerating. Say it like it is. Amberlynn had fucking crazy tantrums. Say it like it fucking is. I'm having one now. Say it like it is. Because that's the truth. That is what is founded in reality. That is the truth. All right, so that is the ending of that message. Let's move on to the next one. He responded to her, Jesus, wow, Snowflake, you're so pathetic. You're so empathetic. She replied with, at that point, I was livid. I told her to go back to Oklahoma, and then I was absolutely done. This is what would happen. We would get in a really bad argument. We both would say, I would say, I'm done, I'm going back to Oklahoma. She would say, you're done, you're leaving. We'd both agree on that. Then obviously things would calm down, things would simmer down, we'd start to, get close again, and then neither of us wanted me to leave. It was just a vicious cycle that constantly happened. So, eventually, like, I thoroughly decided, I want to say it was like 5 days before her birthday. I was like, I'm absolutely leaving. And I was like, I'm done, I'm leaving. My mom and her fiance was actually planning on coming to get me, and I was done. I was absolutely done. But then Emily literally, it went from, like, it was like someone went into a room and turned the light on. It was like a light has been off for so long and someone flipped it on. She became sweet. She became attentive. She no longer woke up in rage. She took time to hear me, listen to me. She was loving. She was affectionate, whether that be emotionally, physically, whatever it was. Are you guys still here? Sorry, my alarm just went off. Press 1 if you can hear me, please. Press 1 if you can hear me so I can continue.
Oh god, like, you're so fucking rude.
Okay, thank you. So what was I? Oh yeah, she absolutely changed. It felt exactly how it felt like when we first got together in a relationship. And oh my god, thanks for the money, folks, for all the hate and the money. I'm gonna be laughing to the bank. Okay, so sorry, I just got so distracted. That alarm just like snapped me out of it. Hold on, where was I? Holy fuck. Oh yeah, she completely changed. It was like 5 days before her birthday, and it made me think. I was like, I'm hopeful. Like this feels so fucking good. Like this is love. This is what I came here for. Like I love Emily so much, and this is the way that I view her. Like, you know, like I was so like she became perfect. It was crazy. So I ended up surprising her while she was at work. I made her this wonderful dinner, spaghetti, Caesar salad, like garlic bread. I ended up getting
Not the spaghetti dinner, man. Like, girl, it's the easiest meal on the planet. Come on.
her favorite pie and this whole thing, and I wrote her a really sweet card. And right at the end of it, and I kind of made it rhyme too. It was really cute. Right at the end of it, I said, "And I've decided to stay." She bawled her eyes out. Bawled her eyes out. And I thought everything was gonna be okay. I woke up the next day and it was a shitstorm again. And I was like, this genuinely cannot be real life. Like, this genuinely cannot be real life.
And at that point, you say, Mom, come get me. I made a mistake. Let's go right now. I'm not making the mistake again. But you made the mistake over and over and over and over and over again.
Like, I was like, that is when I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a couple days. Maybe she's just having a bad day. I decided on my own that I was gonna leave. I decided that on my own. That was me who decided that. And I know she likes to
After how long of her asking you to leave? What?
say that she decided it. It was not her decision. It was mine. 100% mine. 100%. Okay. Then she grabbed a picture of me and Colleen and held it up and threatened to break it. She knew that is something that would hurt me more than anything she could do physically to me. Like the lowest she could go. She let her apologize and then tried. Sorry, I'm getting text messages left and right. She let her apologize and then tried begging for me back, saying that it was her BPD. At first, she denied that she did any of those things, which that sucked too. I've never denied a single thing that I've actually done. I've denied the things I have not done that you have lied about. I deny what the false shit is, and I tell the truth on what the real shit is. Now that's reality. Okay. This part, holy fuck, I feel like I'm losing. And I'm like, am I just imagining the gouges out of my arm? Hold on. Me and my mom sent each other so many photos. I literally sent her one today of me outside walking Twinkie. I'm about to go search. I have to go see this. I was outside walking Twinkie, and I saw a fucking scooter. And I was like, oh my god. Can you imagine me riding one of these? None of this is saved on my laptop.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Can I go to photos on here? Photos. What can I type? Arm?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this takes her fucking forever to find this, and then she can't even show us the proof, so I'm probably gonna skip through all this.
Oh god. There's like 1,000 arms. You guys want to see the way that she would take photos of me? Oh, I can't enlarge it. Never mind. This isn't working. Damn. I'm really trying to figure this out, folks. Really have to go get ready. This is crazy. Oh, seeing some of these photos breaks my heart. I saw a photo of her and I was like, damn, she saw it. Like, I'm not gonna like deny the obvious, you know?
No, she's not.
Where
like,
the fuck is
sorry,
it?
Emily, you're just not my
The
type.
screenshot. Oh my god, that is cracking me up. Like, my mom's face is like, so I don't know if I want to show that. Okay, wait. Okay, so this is the screenshot. Oh my god, I'm like so dead right now. How do I make this bigger? Like, why does this happen? Why couldn't it just been a good relationship? Why couldn't it just been good? Like, I hate looking at those photos, sorry. Hold on, let me check my text. I'm getting like so many texts right now. I really have to get ready. My mom's gonna be here soon. And I'm like, I'm so glad I have that fucking screenshot. I'm like literally like the universe. Thank you. Genuinely thank you. Like, believing it didn't happen. And it's like the fact that I have proof of something, like it genuinely like makes my heart feel so light because it's like that's like a major thing to lie about. I didn't make no one bleed. I didn't squeeze no one's arms. Gaslight, you start to think, did it really happen? If it wasn't for me saving that fucking screenshot that she later deleted, I would be sitting here thinking, did that really happen?
Oh my god, holy shit, you need therapy. Oh my god.
I'm just like, it makes me sad for her. Why am I sad for her? I don't know. Play slideshow. Showing photos that should not be shown. What is happening right now? Hold on. This is hectic. Wait, I don't want to show the
Like, she can't fucking figure out anything. It's so fucking annoying.
picture of my mom literally. Oh! Wait, holy shit. Okay, hold on. I'm having like a literal general moment right now, okay? I'm like actually freaking out. I didn't realize I had a fake one until I clicked play slideshow, but for some reason it's like zoomed in. Hold on. You guys, how do I not showing?
Like, can we please recognize how long it's actually taking her to get to this?
In? Oh, I can't send it. Is that sound? Oh, that's sound. Ask. I've never been more excited in my life. If you're texting me and you don't want to be doxxed, do not text me because it'll pop up on my, whatchamacallit. Oh my god.
She is a freak. Oh my god. Like, this is insane. She's a freak.
Okay. So I figured it out. Sorry, I just got way too excited. So I'm going to show you the first photo that she sent me. And remember, there's gauges and blood, okay? Remember that part. Open viewer. Okay. I don't want you guys to see anything.
Gotcha. Did she just say gauges?
This is her arm. This is her arm. Okay? Keep in mind she's wearing a maroon shirt. Okay? And look at what she sends me a couple days later. Because she forgot that she took that photo and sent it to me. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is from a few days later. Keep that in mind. In this photo, you're going to see these weird marks that she created herself. Oh, Emily has marks all over her body. Like, oh my God, see, I don't want to go into medical right now, but she has marks all over her body from something medical.
You didn't, oh my god.
I'm not getting into it. But she is wearing a completely different shirt. You're going to see it. It's like a black type of deal. And she creates these marks. Okay? Completely different day. What the hell? Why isn't it zooming? What the fuck? Hold on.
What are you?
Oh, there we go.
What are you covering with your hand, Amber?
What the fuck is that? 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 She faked nail marks days later. And I was like, how could you fake
What are you covering with your hand?
something like that? So then, I literally sent her because she didn't know that I saved. Yes, Grace, yes. That was days later. Didn't you guys hear what she said in Snowflake's fucking thing? That she was bleeding? Bitch, where? Where? Oh my god, I hate that I'm doing this because I still love her, but it's like I'm tired of the lies.
Girl, we can't see you.
Anyways, you guys, I have to get ready. Hold on, let me see.
No, she's muted. Oh my god. Professional YouTuber.
And right here it says, am I just imagining the gauges? Am I just imagining that? Am I just imagining that? Am I just imagining that? Yes, you are imagining that. Are you imagining the gauges out of your
Gosh, what is she saying?
arm? The blood? Yes, you are. You are. When was I muted? Did you guys hear me say that was from November 17th?
Yeah, why is she saying gauges? What the fuck is a gauge?
Sorry, Gabrielle, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Like, it's gouge, girl.
I'm giving myself like 15 more minutes and then I have to go. What word am I trying to say? Gauges. Gouges. Gouges? I don't know.
Oh my god, she's so stupid.
And then Snowflake goes, oh god, then you went to work. Oh, he's so sympathetic. I'm such a sympathetic man. Oh, stupid as fuck. After work, I'm gonna try very hard not to sit here
I hate this version of, like, I mean, I love it because it's so entertaining, but I fucking hate it. It's so insufferable.
and be like, we might have to do like a part 2 when I get home. I don't fucking know. I'm supposed to go live tonight. Am I actually? Oh, Sunny81. The username sounds familiar. After work, I didn't want to go back home. I was exhausted, drained. I didn't want to deal with her crap all over again. She had been blowing up my phone all day trying to apologize and see if I would change her mind about having her go back home. After work, I went for a walk to decompress. She was not happy about that, but she was blowing up my phone asking me to come home. It was about 2 hours after my shift that I got a text from her saying that she couldn't find Reid. She said that she hadn't seen her all day and that she was just telling me this now. At this point, I came home right away. I figured that she was just somewhere in the house and she was going to just saying that to try to get me to come home. But after I searched the entire house, my Amber watched. She wasn't anywhere to be found. At that point, I moved the search outside. I was exhausted, but searched all hours of the night looking for her. I really thought I would find her last night. That night, there was no luck. At that point, I made posters and hung them up all around town to local businesses, posted on social media, and lost cat pages. Amberlynn's one job was to call the shelter and make a report. She's such a fucking liar. Holy fuck. But when I called the shelter after they found a cat that was deceased, the kind of matched Reid's description, it ended up not being her. The shelter told me no formal report was ever filed. The only info they had on the report was from the lost pet database that I submitted. I literally have a voicemail. I don't know if I deleted it because I deleted my voicemails. Like, saying the opposite of what she's saying here. Oh my god, the angle's crazy, sorry. Where am I? I spent hours upon hours driving around looking for her, walking through fields and in between houses around my house and through the snow. Amberlynn would go on the drives with me, but obviously didn't do the walking around part. When it was snowing, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I can't walk in snow. I wear flats. I have lymphedema, but when it wasn't snowing, I was looking just as much
Well, get boots, girl. Your cat's missing. Get some fucking boots. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, are you kidding me?
as you. Am I going slower? Do I go as far? Am I going slower? Yes. Do I go as far? No. Obviously, I'm.
Okay, hi, it's a different day. I didn't get to finish this video the other day. And so if things look a little different or if they sound a little different, that's why, because they are. But I am wearing the same shirt for continuity's sake. All right, let's get back into it.
I wear flats. I have lymphedema, but when it wasn't snowing, I was looking just as much as you. Am I going slower? Do I go as far? Am I going slower? Yes. Do I go as far? No. Obviously, I'm over 500 fucking pounds, bro. I did the best I could. But one thing that I never stopped doing was looking for her. Whether that be on forums, shelters, going out. Like, one time me and Emily got in such like a bad fight, and it was over something that she said to me.
You moved back home and left your cat there. What do you mean you never stopped looking for her? Emily looked for her.
Like, something cruel. And, like, obviously, like, I'm a sensitive person, duh. So I'm gonna feel some type of way. And it's like, it was just like every rude thing and bad thing that she would do to me. It was like a tiny little drop in a cup. And eventually the cup just overflowed. And I just no longer felt whole anymore. I was no longer that positive, bubbly person that she thought I was and said I was and who I was, because she changed me. She genuinely made me miserable. Genuinely. But, so we were in an argument, and she literally would use looking for Rarity as, like, a control thing, as, like, power. In the same way that she would use Colleen as a weapon, she started to use Rarity as one. That's the shit that I had to deal with. And then one time I'm literally bawling my eyes out in the truck while we were looking for Rarity one time. And she literally said, if you don't shut up, it makes me want to fucking punch your teeth down your throat, is what she said to me. That's the type of shit that I had to deal with. Did she ever punch teeth down my throat? No. But hearing those words, I almost feel like hurts just as bad. That's the type of shit that I had to deal with.
I literally just got the most deja vu. I was like, have I watched this already? No, she's just saying the same thing again.
Okay, let's see the next screenshot. I'm trying so hard to go fast. I'd get so pissed when we were driving because she would have her head buried in her phone playing a stupid farm build type game instead of looking out the damn window to find her cat. That's a fucking lie, because up and down those streets I would yell Rarity. You're a fucking liar. I love
You would yell Rarity from the car? You just said that you didn't go look in the snow.
Rarity, and she was a sweet cat, and she would always sleep on my chest. I did everything I could to try to find her. I can't say 100% that she purposely let her cat out, but give the circumstances, the situation doesn't look good. You left the fucking door open. When you left that night, you betrayed me, and you could not handle the fucking heat. You cannot handle the reaction that I had due to the pain that you caused me. You left the fucking door open, and I took the blame. That is a conversation we had ad nauseum. We talked about it so many fucking times, my head was about to pop off. So many fucking times we talked about it, Emily. And you know that. I took the blame for you over and over and over. I lied about everything for you, about you being a feeder, and I lied about us not being in a relationship to protect you.
You didn't have to lie about her being a feeder. She said, like, she's always been open with her preferences. She's never denied it. You were the one who was denying it.
you constantly because I wanted people to like you. But you know what's funny?
Yeah, and that's you wanted people to like her. You wanted people to like her. I think you cared more than she did.
You wanted people to hate me. Do you have a humiliation kink? Is that what it is? You wanted to see me humiliated?
Oh, see, I think she might.
You got your way. Are you turned on? Is this like your version of like phone sex? Sexy time? Well, I'm not having fun with it. I'll tell you that.
Ew.
If it was a ploy to get her to be able to stay in Wisconsin longer than I guess it definitely worked. Fuck off. Ooh, that feels good to say. Wow. I have not, like, I don't use that language with her. That felt good. No wonder why she would talk to me all the time like that. Telling me, fuck you, I hate you, you're a leech on society. Like, the most horrific things that you can say to a person, she said to me. And I stayed with her. And I still loved her. Sadly, I still do. When will that end? I need people to tell me, when the fuck is that gonna end? When is my...
I don't know. Heal yourself, go to therapy. Because this makes you look just as bad that you're accepting this treatment. This... Oh my god.
pain gonna stop? I need to know. Because in the good times...
When you do something about it. Do something about it.
Oh, there wasn't even good times. There was perfect times in the beginning. There was perfect times. How the fuck does it turn to perfect to this? Oh, Snowflake says, I don't know if you're like Amber and keep old messages, but do you have any messages from Amber about Reid missing? Because I need the clout. I need the money. Because I quit my job to do this. And I'm like, I'm divorced.
Does she think any of that is a Reid? He makes money, enough money off of your fat ass to quit his job, if that's true. Don't even know if any of this is true. And also, he was able to marry someone. You can't get people to marry you.
Yeah, I do. I have the message of her initial reporting when she was missing, which is timestamped. It shows that her story that she posted on her vlogs about her being missing at 5 a.m. was not correct. I don't know what she's talking about. So then she sends screenshots of me telling her that that Reid was missing, and now let me explain the timeline. So our huge fucking argument happened wee in the morning. Wee in the morning. I mean, I'm telling you, it was like 5 a.m., 4 a.m., like around that time, I would say. And Emily has a massive house, and a lot of the cats, like her cat Daniel, Princess, Wasabi, Rarity, they all like to be in the basement. That's where they went to the bathroom. They would eat down there, they would play down there, they would just hang out down there. That's where they like to chill. They had free roam of the whole place. But that is where they were a lot of the time. And also her cat Wig. So that's like the place where they like to go. So normal pattern of the day is a lot of the time, like you didn't see a cat. You didn't see a cat because they were all hanging out doing their damn thing at the basement. That's just what they did because they had like a cute little cat door for the basement. It was actually really adorable. And you know, it was a normal pattern. You know, I wouldn't really see Rarity throughout the day. It would be later at night. She would pop out, you know, follow me around, eat food from the kitchen, get some water from the kitchen, whatever it may be. And I noticed
I'd miss my pet. You didn't see them all day? I miss them.
that normally the time when I would see her, I didn't see her. I was like, that's weird. Like throughout the day, I'm thinking, okay, like she's probably in the basement. It was just normal everyday life. Nothing.
Like, especially if you're at home all day. Like, it's not like you're working all day and you don't see them. Like, she's literally sitting at home in bed all day. And she can't even hang out with her pets.
Seemed off. And then it was like around the time where like, you know, the cats started to come out. They're like coming up to the living room or the bedroom, starting to just venture out a little bit more. I was like, it's weird. I've seen most of the cats today, but I haven't seen Rarity. And that's when I was like, what the heck? So I went down to the basement and I didn't see her. And I was like, this is confusing. I'm calling her name. I'm going to floor number 1, floor number 2, floor number 3, floor number 4. And I'm like, why isn't she
Oh,
here?
damn.
If I say Rarity
4 floors. She does have a big house.
one time, she comes to me. Like, that, she was glued to my hip. But since she had such free roam of such a huge house, she took her favorite spot and she loved to be there. That was the basement. So when I noticed, okay, she's not coming to me. Like, I'm shaking treats, she's not coming to me. Something is not right. That is when
This is wild, too, because it shows, like, how immobile she is. Like, the fact that she's not all over this house looking for her cat and she's just, like, calling it, shaking treats. Like, that's wild to me. I'd be fucking up and down those stairs looking at every nook and cranny.
I messaged Emily because the pattern was then broke. That's when I was like, what is going on? So the fact that like Emily is like turning this into, I don't know if she like let her out on purpose when you know you let her out because you left the fucking door open is sick. Sick. Anyways, where's next messages? Snowflake says, well, that doesn't look good. In his head, he's like, that looks great. That looks amazing. Like, that looks so fucking good. He's probably thinking in his head, I'm gonna get that money. And then he said, she
And so are you doing these lives. Why are you doing this other than you wanting to get money?
a couple videos crying about Rarity. Were you off screen watching this and what did you think? Because her acting is shit. I've always thought I did it by she was genuinely sad. I wish I still had the original fucking videos. Me editing out my actual breakdowns missing Rarity. And oh my god, Emily, your response, I swear to God, I have kept my mouth shut about so many things. I'm not trying to be threatening, but if your response does not show how much I fucking love Rarity and how heartbroken I was that she was missing, I was literally tormented every single day. Then I know you're a fucking shit person, the shittiest person I've ever known in my fucking life. Let's see your response. I was home for a few of them that she filmed. It was always after a fight between her and I. I think she wanted to take advantage of the tears and the crying and put it on camera. You're insane! I have never experienced someone like you in my life. And in this moment, I wish more than anything I could talk to your ex, Megan. Megan, if you are watching this or if someone knows Megan, have her talk to me. I would do anything to talk to you. Because at this point, I don't know. I would
God damn it.
do anything just to speak to you personally. I will never share anything, but I need someone who understands because this is fucking crazy. I even asked her why you would film right now if you're this upset. You are so unhinged that you have actually made me unhinged and psychotic.
You made me. I hate that. I hate it. I'll say it a million times. I hate it. No.
You have made me psychotic.
No.
I love
You were already that, girl.
that for you. Like, you wanted this, and you probably like get off on watching me like this. There's a word for that. Someone actually recently told me about it. They messaged me on Instagram. I was like, what is that? It's where someone gets turned on by someone's pain. Is that what this is? Because this is not normal behavior.
Probably the control. I feel like Amberlynn probably feels this way too. It's the satisfaction. I don't know if it's being turned on, but the satisfaction that you can affect someone that way. That you can affect someone so deeply and get them so emotional and so riled up. I feel like there's probably a lot of people who are like that.
At all. And I want to let everyone know that, like, the random, like, video recordings that she would do of me, she also did it to Megan while Megan was naked. And I've seen it with my own eyeballs. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Ew, why'd she show it to you?
Emily would push and push and push Megan until Megan would react the same way I did. When I first saw this video, this was before any, like, betrayals or anything like that. And I was like, look.
How did she... Like, girl, get out then. If this is so bad, get out. If she showed you what she did to someone else, do you not think that she's gonna do it to you? Like, this is as much of a you problem.
Looking. And I'm like, damn, this Megan girl, like, what the hell? What's her problem? And then I understood. And then I saw myself in Megan. Would I ever hold someone at gunpoint? Fuck no. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm saying, when I first saw that video, I saw Megan as one way. And then when I finally understood, I saw myself in Megan and I was like, fuck. I get it. That's sad. And then of course Snowflake has to go, oh yeah, she's smashing YouTube. I am smashing YouTube. Thank you. Emily wanted me to smash her. Literally.
Ew.
Emily goes, a person can only watch something after.
This attitude is wild though. This is so funny. Like, I wish she had the nails on so she could be like all up like this too. Oh god.
Hurry up. A person can only watch so much about Legos choosing the occasional bingo session before boredom sets in. She really doesn't do a lot of anything. I'm never bored. That's one thing I am. Never bored. Snowflake says, I always thought.
You're never what? You talk about how you have zero attention span. Okay.
Her Reid video seemed fake. Well, so did everyone, not just me. They weren't fake. They were real. And guess what? You both are dancing with the devil. You're both the fucking devils. You're both devils. Emily replies, usually when she knows she's in the wrong but doesn't want to admit it, she's over the top and extra dramatic about things, and she was definitely over the top. I'm dramatic and over the top when I know I'm right. Which I am right now. He says, well, what was she like in the following weeks or however long? Was she sad about Reid? Did she talk about Reid? Every fucking day. Every fucking day.
Oh my god, she is like actually scary.
Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna go through this really fast. This is a long paragraph. I have to like get ready. We did talk about her because I was actively searching for her. Yeah. She literally made my morning and my pain about her because I was searching for her. That's the only reason why we were talking about her. You're so fucking dumb, bro. Oh, that feels good. Wow. She would say how much she
Jesus.
missed her every once in a while, but she definitely handled it better than I would have ever if I lost my pet. Do you guys want to hear a story? The first time it snowed in Wisconsin. Normally you think it'd be so cute and so sweet. We'd be out there like throwing snowball fights at each other. It'd be so cute. We'd come inside and we would like have a cuddly little date night with the blinds open and we'd watch like some Netflix movie. We'd have some popcorn. She probably wanted to eat like cheeseburgers and like a bunch of chicken nuggets and stuff from McDonald's. But anyways, that's besides the point. It would just be so cute and so sweet. But no, do you want to know what happened? Do you want to know what happened the first time it snowed? I had a full-fledged panic attack. Why? Because all I could do was think about Reid. You want to know what her response was? Nothing. She sat on her phone and scrolled. So you know what I did? I turned over in bed and I started crying. I was crying. After my panic attack, I was like, holy fuck, this bitch hates me. I was like, genuinely, she hates me. So I wrote.
No, I think... Don't give her money. Oh my god, that's insane. Amber, you are emotionally exhausting. I feel like if someone doesn't respond to you the way that you think that they should exactly respond to you, you think it's abuse, you think it's a neglect, you think it's someone not loving you. When it's not that. Maybe she just didn't know how to respond to someone who is this unhinged.
I rolled over and I was like, normally I would have been like, why aren't you comforting me? Like, what is actually happening? I rolled over and guess what happened?
Like, why does she always have to comfort you? Like, if you have the amount of breakdowns or emotional meltdowns that you say you have, her whole life would be spent comforting you. And that's, I think, exactly what you want. And that's just, oh my god, who has time for that?
What happened? Full-fledged fight. Because you know what she said to me? Are you crying again?
What did I just say? Yeah, like, are you crying again? I mean, like, I can see where someone like Amberlynn could see that as abuse, or I could see how in some situations, yes, that is absolutely not an okay response. But we're dealing with Amber here. We are dealing with someone who emotionally exhausts you. It's not just your average, everyday person. So yeah, that would probably be my response too. I'd be like, oh my god, this bitch is actually crying again. Like, I can't deal with this. I just got off my 12-hour shift. I'm just trying to fucking sleep. And she's standing over me crying.
That's what I dealt with. Yeah, I am crying. Because my cat could be in the snow, could be in the cold, could be dying. That's why I'm fucking crying. That's why I had an anxiety attack. And who was there to comfort me? Nobody. Even though you were 1 centimeter away from me. That's how I spent my first snow day in Wisconsin. That's the type of person I was with.
Everything revolves around Amber. I mean, I'm stating the obvious here. Like, yes, obviously. Yes, we know that. But okay, your first snow day. Who cares about your first fucking snow day? Like, she makes it's like everything has to be a movie for her. Everything has to be catered to her and her experience. What about Emily too? And again, we're not saying Emily's a good person here. We're not saying that Emily was doing the right things. I'm just saying everything that Amber thinks is her viewpoint, her perspective, how she feels. It trumps everything.
But I hated myself so much I thought I deserved it. She would cry sometimes, but she didn't cry like she didn't care about her. Fucking liar. I definitely feel like she was a huge distraction from the big fight that ever happened. It seemed to blow over fast, and it should have. I wanted to keep it civil while she was here while we were looking for the cat. And by the way, Snowflake, sorry, I have the thought of hygiene. And I'm unhinged as fuck right now. You asked Emily about my hygiene. She ate my pussy and she ate my pussy good. And she loved
Oh!
every fucking second of it. So ask her again about my hygiene. Ask her again. Ask her again.
Ew, what the fuck, Amber? That was disgusting. I did not know she said that.
To keep it civil, blah, blah, blah. Then she tried to sign up for therapy, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. The truth hurts. I don't know what to say about it. We were arguing on and off though. She was actually trying to minimize her tantrums. I never minimized my tantrums. Never. I had bought those tickets for her. All this happened. They were really expensive, and because they were a premium seat, I couldn't resell them. I knew how much it meant for her stability, so I took her. I tend to forgive too easily. I guess. You forgive too easily? You? You're literally stabbing me, and I'm apologizing to you for getting blood on your floor. You forgive too easily? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? Snowflake says, how did you get her to leave eventually? Because she told us she left because she was a grown up and had a partner or some nonsense. Yeah, that was because I didn't want to say the truth. I was in an abusive relationship and I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I was super fucking depressed and I was miserable. People were saying that. Zachary Michael, hi. Zachary Michael would constantly say how miserable I look in Wisconsin. Well, I mean, he does work at the Amberlynn Reid factory, so he does know me pretty well. And he saw that. He saw that.
I mean, he doesn't anymore, girl. He put in his notice. He's gone.
And I would deny it, deny it, deny it, deny it. Because who wants to admit that they're going through that? Not me. Not me. Also, again, well, it's in my head, and on the way driving her home, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Actually, it was great. It was great. We argued in the beginning because she's insane. She was so fucking awful to me in the beginning of the car ride. It was crazy. We had decided that we...
Yeah, Grace, this is the girl y'all are supporting. Yep. Wild.
We were going to stay together, but we were going to do a long-distance relationship because I couldn't do it anymore. I could not be in Wisconsin anymore. And I was going to give her another chance. It was our last morning together. I thought it was going to be good, but she was so mean to me. She even admitted finally after the argument, she was like, I shouldn't have been like that. She does this thing where she either disassociates, where she literally is like checked out completely, or she is awful to me. She chose awful. But then after the argument, it was really good. The whole car ride was really good. We sang, we ate, we had a good time. Genuinely, the car ride was good. So let's see what she says. She couldn't keep her normal behavior for too long before her true self came out again. That's you. And we started arguing all the time. I finally got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore and told her she's going back home. I drove her back home to Oklahoma myself instead of waiting for her mom to come to it. I don't know if why she was so insistent on making it seem like it was her decision, because it was. I drove 19 hours straight though and flew home the next day. It took that long because of all the stops she had to take. I mean, that's part of your kink. The stops we had to take was due to my size, and you loved my size. You loved my legs. You loved my legs. So I don't know why you have to like throw subtle shade when like low-key you love that. So that's cool though. That was the longest drive of my life, figuratively and.
Because it's a fetish.
Interesting. Within the first hour of the drive, she was screaming at me so much that Twinkie freaked out and jumped under my feet of the driver's side floor. That didn't happen. I was driving on the highway and I had to pull over because she won't come out. What the fuck? That never happened. I don't remember what she was mad at me about. We argued. We did argue. We absolutely did because you were rude to me the whole morning. Awful. Like I said, she would.
Yeah, she was probably like, get the fuck out, bitch. You're taking too long. Like, let's go. Get your shit.
Wake up and rage out of nowhere. Out of genuinely nowhere. I think it was a comment over me getting to choose the music on the radio since I was driving that long and she wanted to choose to listen to. Had nothing to do with music. We had a literal playlist on Spotify that had both of our music combined. What are you talking about? After she was back home, she tried to bring me back in, saying she was going to therapy and actually working on it, and maybe the distance would help. We could eventually, we'd be together again after the fighting, we had a lot on and off again. She'd always have some sort of health scare to bring me back in. Sorry, I have to hurry. Because literally my mom's gonna be here soon. You know what's crazy? Literally the morning after, she messaged me, I want you home again. It's so sad not having you here. I miss you so much. I want you next to me. All sweet, mushy, gushy bullshit. Emily, there are two sides to you. There's the Emily that I genuinely fell in love with. I don't even know if that's real, actually. I don't know if it's real anymore. And then there's, like, the side of you that is, like, so... It's scary. I don't know the word for it, but it's black and white. It is, like, night and day. Like, genuinely. And you have hurt me so bad that I'm here in front of so many people showing a side of me that only comes out when I am wronged so many times. You have lied and lied and lied. You have fat shamed me. You have made me feel guilty for wanting to lose weight. You have cheated on me. You have made me feel like shit. You have used your late fiance as a weapon. You have literally talked to an ex behind my back, hid those notifications.
You're provoked. That's funny. I don't know if they meant that.
For me, and then when I found out, I was fucking distraught. I have been destroyed over and over and over again because of you, and I have had to take the heat because of you repeatedly, over and over and over. If I was in the wrong, I would not be making this content. I would not be on this live stream right now. I would not be on this live stream at all in the slightest. I would not be able to, I would not have the strength. But like I said before, I have people in my corner who have seen me hurting because of you. They have seen text messages. They have heard me distraught because of you. I have those people. They're the ones giving me the strength to do this. Because if it wasn't for them, I'd probably be curling up in a ball. Because I have so many people who don't believe me online.
That's probably actually a better choice, to be honest. You shouldn't be doing this. But again, now it has 100,000 views, so Guess girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
So many people. And one thing I've learned is that I care more about the people in my real fucking life. Those are the people who stand by me and who believe me and who have seen it with their own eyes. How much I've forgiven you. I've stuck up for you for things that I shouldn't have. And it's crazy. I have loved you publicly. You wanted our love to be private, but you hated me publicly while with me in a relationship.
Sarah. Mean.
That's not normal behavior for anybody. And for anyone to like think that's okay or to sit there and be like, I'm on Team Emily. You're unhinged with her. We can all just have an unhinged party together. But I'm unhinged because I'm hurting. Because you have fucked up so bad. That's why I'm unhinged. But anyway.
Doesn't matter. You don't have to be. Like, again, this is a you thing. This is making you look bad.
Snowflake, she's in the engineer, she found out some big drama and then turned like, also for Twinkie. It's not for Twinkie. I love Twinkie more than anything in this world. I love my pets more than I love myself. Point blank, period.
Then why are their nails like that? Address that.
Anytime I see that dog on camera, they look terrified. Twinkie is a Chihuahua. Chihuahuas are the most anxiety-ridden dogs that there is. I think she's laying in bed. Usually she's right here. Twinkie loves me and she is not afraid of me. But Chihuahuas are the most anxiety dogs there is.
What? Girl, learn English.
I first got Twinkie, she would puke in the car. She would shake in the car. She would shake constant ad nauseum, no matter what was happening around her. She would shake near a broom. She would shake near a vacuum. She would shake when someone walked up behind her. And guess what she does not do anymore and hasn't done for years? Any of those things. She loves her mama and I love her too. Snowflake, shut the fuck up. You're festive crazy. And then he goes, I probably remember wrong, but I'm sure Amber said she was on FaceTime with you when she was in the store with her mom. What? When you ended it? How did you end it? How did she take it? You make no sense. That never happened. I don't even know what that means. Let's see what she said. Both her pets would get scared or a tantrum. I felt so bad for him. Oh my god. My mom's literally gonna be here in 13 minutes. I need to get ready. I was gonna like touch up my makeup. I might just bring it with me. She's referring to about being in the grocery store. I had to end it a multitude of reasons. She obviously didn't take it well. When we broke up, before she decided to do this little weird thing with Snowflake, it was because I said, leave me the fuck alone. I expressed to her how I felt about something, and she gaslighted.
I'm sure you were the one to ask her to leave you alone. You basically harass your girlfriends after you break up with them. Like, you wouldn't leave Jade alone. Come on. Please.
Me. She made me feel like I didn't deserve to have feelings. That is what happened. So.
Well, I mean, you have a lot of them, girl. Come on. Pull it together.
Sometimes she's civil and sometimes she's absolutely unhinged. What makes me unhinged, Emily? What makes me unhinged?
You. Like, get some fucking help. There's no way you went through therapy if this is how you're behaving. Like, go back then. Because clearly you didn't learn anything.
You. Your lies, your deceit, your betrayal, your cruel words. You're mean. You're mean-spirited. You're a mean person. She did a lot of threatening anytime.
So are you.
She felt like she didn't have control of the situation. I'm so worried she's going to totally lose it when she finds out I talk to you. Because you know me. You know when you do things that hurt me, I lose it.
Why do you give people this power over you? One of the most important qualities I think to have is that you do not let people have power over how you feel or what you do. You are in charge of what you feel and what you do. Doesn't mean that people can't influence and do things that hurt us. Absolutely. It doesn't mean that you have to act like this. Again, that's a you thing. Someone can absolutely devastate you. It doesn't mean you have to crash out on live multiple days in a row.
You worked in the mental health field, Emily. You worked with BPD patients. You would constantly tell me, like, Amberlynn, you were...
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Straight up BPD. You would tell me that constantly. You knew what triggered me. You never did a single thing to help calm me. Ever. You would purposely do things to trigger me. It reminded me of that video of Megan, and that's heartbreaking. I finished it right in time. And you guys, I'm telling you, I'm sorry for missing all... Okay, let me do like 5 minutes of like replying to some stuff. Like, this is crazy off the chain. We're 4 minutes, not even close, Whitney. Thanks for the money. Mom, I'm on live and they can hear you.
Oh, well, I'm live.
She said hi. Are you close?
Yeah.
Like at that one spot?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, you might have to park. I'm gonna be like maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because I have to end my live stream.
Okay, well, tell your people I'm sorry
Sorry for what? Don't be sorry.
for making you end your live stream.
Oh my god, it's been hectic. It's been about Emily. Like, she just straight up lied to a reaction channel. It's been absurd. It's been absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's gonna all be in the past soon.
Yeah, I hope so.
It will.
I hope so, Mom. I've been crazy. When you see that live stream, you're like, damn, bro, you're popping off.
Again? No.
Yeah, again, because it's like, it's just a lot. So let me,
Like, I feel for her mother in these cases because it's like, imagine having to deal with this. Oh my god.
finish what I'm doing.
All right.
All right, I love you. I'll see you in a few
I love
minutes.
you.
All right, bye. All right, you guys. I told you guys I have to get ready. I love you guys. Thank you guys for the support. I don't know what to say about it. Like, like it's crazy. Like the people who are like fat shaming, like Rena Grady, are like believing a lot of things that Emily are saying. Like I know you're trolls, and I know like you're probably like 12 years old, and that's fine. Like have fun. But the people who are like genuinely like you hear this and you're like, whoa, like it's very obvious. Like there's something wrong with Emily, and I have said it to her. Like,
Okay, get off live. Like, your mom is here. Show some respect for her time.
I said that sometimes she reminds me of like someone who also has BPD. Like genuinely, she does because she's so black and white. She pops off at anything, and it's just really scary. Oh, Tipsy, thank you so much. I'll let her know. That's sweet. But My goal is to go live tonight because that is what I do every Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. I don't know if I'm gonna be home at 8:30 p.m., but regardless, I'm gonna try hard to go live. We'll see how I'm feeling, but I have to go because I have to meet my mom outside. This was a lot, and I have a lot more to say, and I hope I have the energy to come back tonight.
Okay, wow. Oh, we did it, gang. Jesus. Okay, well, we still have her next 4 live streams to do, but they equal about, just over 2 hours. We can do it. We can do it. If we could do this, we can do it. Okay, thanks so much for watching today. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now.